Oh, no. It wasn't supposed to do that. Go away.
Good evening and welcome to Stupid O'Clock News. I'm Lewis Lee and I was at attention saluting during the national anthem. Were you? Warehouse grocery chain Costco has announced they will no longer buy Chaoka coconut milk products. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, accused the parent company, Thailand's Theppadungporn Coconut Company, not kidding about that, of using forced monkey labor to harvest the coconuts. In a 14-page report titled Monkey-Free Coconut Due Diligence Assessment was released by a third party and stated that 64 farms out of 817 were randomly visited and inspected, and the organization found no proof of PETA's claim. But PETA insists that when not being forced to harvest coconuts, the primates are kept in cages barely larger than their own bodies or chained to used tires. And if they get aggressive and defend themselves, the companies have their teeth removed. Costco refused to comment further on the matter. However, it's been reported in Thailand that the monkeys are organizing and told Theppadungporn Coconut Company that if it added a vision plan and a 401k, they would quit calling PETA. That's the news. On with the show. And the sad part about that is everything but the last line is absolutely true.
Yep.
Osborne Coconut Company.
I forgot. I need to push this right here. How you doing, Lewis?
Oh man. Oh, that's so bright. Hold on. Holy mackerel.
All right. Let me go ahead.
Oh, that's better.
I'm saving that one. Welcome to the special HallowCon edition of Stupid O'Clock.
I have been waiting for this for months.
Months upon months.
Well,
but we got two big special guests with us. First, we've got our resident cosplayer, and I think of this girl as one of my kids. We got Alice Infinity Cosplay. How you doing, hon?
Doing pretty good. How are you guys doing?
One of your kids? Doesn't look like she's in jail.
Ow! Oh, come on. and then we have our resident rocket scientist, Miss Stephanie Osborne. How are you doing, Stephanie?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Doing good. And then we've got One-Eye Jack, Captain Dan. And,
I can walk!
Yeah. And there's Blake, who's playing the armchair rocket scientist tonight. And then there's John Scarborough. And then our skunk rocker.
And resident furry.
But for the first time in Stupid O'Clock, we have 9. Oh, and she landed in the middle. Beautiful. We got Heather.
Square. Gotta love it.
Yeah. And guys, if y'all look up at the clock, the live clock.
Oh, that one. Mm-hmm.
We are 1 day, 8 hours into the HallowCon broadcast. That is 32 hours that we have been broadcasting something.
Meow.
And meow.
Meow.
Did someone say chicken?
I love Siamese.
No.
Siamese and black cats are my favorites.
So how is everybody doing
cats
tonight?
are my favorites.
Doing well.
Yeah.
I just got a good look at the blue moon out there.
Oh.
I got. I was out there on the porch. I was out on the porch of my computer earlier, handing out candy to vagrants, and short vagrants in costume. And I got to watch the moon come up over the ridge.
Oh, nice.
Right in front of me too.
I'm disappointed.
Actually, I need an eye patch for the other side because I just saw Joe's costume.
I know, that's why I'm wearing shades.
I love his suit. That is
spiffy.
awesome.
Gorgeous. But yeah, we didn't even have trick-or-treaters here. I didn't even hear any kids out on the streets.
Oh, you're kidding. We had a good. I got rid of 150 pieces of candy and 2 cases or 2 boxes of full-size candy bars.
See, we didn't get any, and I even turned the electrified fence off.
Well, I put out my cat-o'-lantern
this year, or zero leftover candy this year.
Wow!
I put out my cat-o'-lantern and turned on the porch light and got a big bag of candy and everything, and nothing. So
we had a few. I had the light off though because I'm broke and I don't want to give out good candy because I refuse to give out crappy candy.
I have candy. I just have no trick-or-treaters.
You got enough to share?
Hey, you want to drive down here? You're more than welcome to have some of them.
No, 40 minutes. No thanks.
I'm waiting till
tomorrow. No, you are definitely OSHA approved there, my dear nurse.
I'm waiting until tomorrow when all the candy goes on sale.
39 times 3, 7.
I'm
There's
looking
127 mini Reese's in that bag.
I am looking forward to getting to Spirit Halloween before they sell everything out.
Exactly.
Oh, I mean,
that's where we online shopping after Halloween.
We lost the show. Skunk, that's adorable.
Yeah, put me in the middle.
Skunk, that is adorable.
Hello.
I want to scratch its nose.
I just screenshot the group.
Yay!
Hey.
You know, Skunk really should have put a microphone under the mask.
Yeah.
What makes you think he didn't?
Oh, so how is everyone's Halloween going? Mine.
Oh dear, here we go.
Mine has been stuck here at the house.
And here in Center Square is our own Alice.
No. Hey, let's do this right. Let's put Alice in the middle where she belongs.
And I didn't take a tramadol yet.
Why do I feel like the
you don't? Oh, wait a minute.
Am I in like a weird dimension?
There we go.
I feel like I'm getting Brady
If
Bunch
you're lucky.
So does this make me
If
mom
you're
or
lucky.
what?
Yeah. It's the Brady
Don't
Bunch.
know. I forget what's in the lower squares. I only remember that Alice was
This
in the
side
center.
should be the daughters. This side where Dan.
Oh,
is.
wait a minute. Wrong.
Dad
wrong
and Mom
show.
and Alice and boys and girls.
Yeah.
Oldest to youngest.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
but
Alice-
Joe is
and
doing
Alice
Charles
is all
Nelson
in.
Riley.
No, I'm doing Brady Bunch.
Oh,
And we
sure.
got Alice in the middle.
Okay.
Well, Paul in Charles Nelson Riley. Depends on what generation of Secret Square you were watching.
Hollywood Squares. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, he's certainly cubicle.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could
Ruth,
be a hybrid.
And it's,
Ruth said she got
oh,
sucked
well,
again.
now he's shifted, so that blows that joke out of the water.
What?
I don't
And
know
now
what's
we're
going
playing
on.
musical squares.
Yeah, I love playing musical squares.
Meow.
Oh, that's a pretty one
Another
too.
See? I told you I like Siamese and black cats. Perfect.
And she's got both.
Uh-huh.
She's got a whole herd of cats.
But
I had a Siamese cat when I was a kid in the 60s, and my brother named it Mayo after Mao Zedong.
I had to take it off. I can't drink beer with a mask on.
Well, there you
You're
go.
just not trying
Welcome
hard
to
enough.
Georgia. Okay.
Jaco really doesn't have to worry about drinks in the nurse's station because you can't drink with the mask on.
Like,
Oh, not without a straw, no.
no, they're not safe then.
Talk about drinking disorders.
Lewis,
Shade airplane, you know.
Lewis, I got to hand it to who did we lose?
Skunk went and changed out of his costume. I thought.
Oh,
He's not gonna win. Just give it up.
since as long as he's in costume, he's got to stay in character, and you can't really talk.
Lewis, I got to tell you right now, you are one hell of a man for having to stand up and wear a suit and all those presentations. Because I'm coming out of this damn thing. It's hot.
Hey, it's part of the gig, you know.
Yep. And since I'm paying for the gig, I'm out of here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
At least it was the intro.
So, John, if you'll notice, woodland camo, that tells you how long ago I retired.
Noticing you've got the Velcro and pockets and stuff
Yeah.
on yours. That's
Yeah. It's the ACU style, but it was in woodland camo.
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
They would not let us go to ACUs yet. The AG at the time was very proprietary, and he says, "I don't want State Guard looking like National Guard." And we're like, "We're brother sister organizations, dude. We should look." That's why they call it a uniform, one form. But he was a jerk about it. It wasn't until we got a new AG that we went to the ACU pattern, the digital pattern. But you know, we kind of liked the woodland because it worked better here, and I think everybody
Isn't the
agrees
new
the
stuff,
ACU pattern didn't work.
Ain't camouflaged
Isn't the
anyway.
new stuff
No.
bombed out cart rails and buildings that have exploded?
Pardon?
Never mind.
And you can see my rank when I retired.
You were a Starfleet captain.
CW4. And you know why I retired? because they wouldn't make me CW5. There was only one, and the AG at the time said, we don't want a CW5. And I said, the warrant officers and the state guard have no direction. They can't follow commission. They can't follow enlisted. They've got no direction. So out of protest, I resigned. Well, I retired. I took my retirement.
I think somebody's kitty is being a little intent on attention.
Just a little bit.
This is Binks.
Hi, Binks.
Both the cats have decided they're guests, not me. And they keep I'm being cat corralled.
My cat is over here asleep, so you won't be seeing him, which is probably pretty good because as big as he is, the laptop would hit the floor.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody know what Jacket is saying?
Yes, but you don't want me to repeat it in clear.
That's correct. Yes.
and Blake's taking notes.
I'm writing prescription for fun.
He doesn't know that sign language yet.
Hey, I came with props tonight.
Oh dear.
Props.
Oh dear.
Oh my. Okay.
All right. Do yourself
It's just Dextrose and water.
We're gonna put you on the main screen. We're gonna have you shoot up on cam.
No, I will not put this. Only one of these bottles is not expired.
Zydrate comes in a little blue vial.
Well, yep. It goes to something that goes against your anatomy. I forget the name. I forget the song.
But yeah, I've got.
I think I actually met the man who developed the thing.
The sign language in the middle is getting more funnier and funnier.
No, skunk without words is an abomination.
Alcohol wipes.
No, you have to listen. You have to be able to hear him.
I don't know. He's
the
doing
microphone
pretty good.
inside the mask.
Hey, Heather.
Yeah.
Oh, that works.
Have you ever put a catheter in a chicken?
No. That just doesn't.
I think Skunk's volunteering to try it.
I know how to cath a man. Men are actually the
Stay away from me.
Cath.
Yep. That's a no.
Stay away from me.
No.
I'm kind of disappointed in that everybody seems to have costumes except I actually wore a shirt that I don't know if you can even see it.
Yeah,
the cat in the hat.
Yeah.
The witchy kitty.
Jacket says
down below the
Jacket
level
says that John didn't wear a costume.
No, I did not wear a costume. Yes.
He's undercover.
He's wearing a costume. He's a serial killer. They look just
I'm a
like
homicidal
everyone
maniac.
else.
They look just like everybody else.
Just a damn minute.
You're taking away from his title, John.
Just a damn minute.
Oh.
Do I not remember?
On the nose, yes.
Do I not remember?
On the beat, yes.
I remember specifically John saying everybody should wear costumes.
Actually, I do remember that too.
Yeah.
Giving us a side eye, aren't you, boy?
He said everyone
I even have
should.
glue in my hair.
Glue or blue?
Glue, GLUE, so that I've got the whole disheveled nurse look.
Oh.
You have that every night.
Why would you put glue in your hair? Hopefully it's washable.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be hair glue.
Yeah.
I bought it when I had short hair and just didn't use it.
I could go get a costume if everybody's, just that.
Jacket is really mad at you.
Else
You need to go do that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Skunk is pissed. Go for
I
it.
am going to take.
I should be wearing my Impossibilist costume, but I'm not going out to the car for that.
You don't wear hats indoors.
I have to dig it out of a closet over here.
Hey, Chris, how are you doing?
Well,
I
these
could
things
put on a
they
cowboy
happen.
hat.
Chris, I need you to arrange all the
Yeah,
food
if you're
for the
lucky,
dead
you
dog
can
party
put a hat
tomorrow.
over your headphones. I couldn't do that. Otherwise,
No, you're
I'd
right.
have had a hat on.
Uh-oh,
I just-
off with his head. Off with his head.
It's all a lie.
No, we're giving him a headache. That's what he said.
To the rest of my con people, I just
No.
thought of something when I made a joke
Oh,
to Chris. How are we going to do the dead dog
Oh.
party?
I'm pretty sure that'll happen naturally.
Yeah.
Somebody get that man some chicken feed.
I
Chicken,
think we
make
just
sure
need
it
some
ain't
good
nuggets.
plucking.
chicken feed. Do you?
I ain't
let me ask
touching
you
that
this:
line.
do you want Popeyes or Colonel Sanders?
Ooh.
I may be lagged later,
He's
but
not
I
a-
ain't lagged yet.
Not a cannibal.
Okay. Being as it's almost Sunday, he can't be Chick-fil-A. But it might be appropriate for Church's fried chicken.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you guys have one of those down there.
Yes,
We
we
have 'em.
do.
Not in my
just
vicinity.
one. Just one.
Hey, we got Champies down here.
We've got Champies in Murfreesboro.
Really? They open one?
Yep.
When?
Bojangles.
When I first saw that ages ago in North Carolina, I go, man, that sounds like a testicular disorder.
What?
Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Just saying.
Look at Stephanie.
We broke her. Finally, we broke her. But
Ringing that bell.
But will
It
we
only-
get? We got her laughing. But are we going to get the snort?
It only took
No,
2 days
not-
of virtual
not
con.
now.
Okay. A glass of whiskey and a joke about testicles, and we finally got her.
Well,
King of Dick jokes.
there's another thing that's been going on. I have a group on Facebook called Lady Osborne's Pub, and it's about half a fan club and half a just shooting the breeze kind of thing. And somebody got in there wanting to pronounce physics, high energy physics words in the Greek fashion. So it would have been like particles and things like that. And then
Molecules.
yeah, and then it was kind of like, well, my friend Testicles is going to have a hard problem with this.
I've said
And-
testicles many a time.
and so I then proceeded to respond in Greek.
No.
So anyway, so yeah, there was a
I saw
train
what
of
you did,
thought
Joe.
there, but it may not have been obvious.
Don't
And
let
that's
us
not even
derail that
everybody
train of
knows.
thought.
I kind of nixed the suggestion that we adopt that pronunciation in the group.
I'm wanting to see how long he goes like this.
Who? Skunk?
Yeah. Because
He'll
he's not
do it
being
all
able-
night.
He can't drink beer.
Well, that's true. That is the only drawback to
He's
that.
gonna
I
crack
don't
open
know.
the beacon.
Check.
Should we
there
start
may be a
taking bets in the
straw.
private chat?
That's cute. Bring it back, John.
Oh my gosh. Is that the
Wait a
pig
minute,
that's
I've-
out? Was
I've
that
only
the
got
pig
one
that was out in the
functioning
yard?
eye. What is?
No, actually, strangely enough, this is Irma the Groony pig.
I remember Irma.
I bought her at a festival of some sort in Berlin, Germany. and it's kind of funny. I forgot it's a Christmas festival and they're selling stuff like this. And I bought this and I put it, of course it's cold. I put it in my big winter jacket pocket. Forgot all about it. Get back to the barracks. Everybody's sitting here talking. I'm emptying my pockets like I do when I get back to the barracks. I'm emptying my pockets in this little tray, putting my wall on it. I reach in his pocket, pull this out. The guys that they're talking, he's like, "What the fuck?"
They thought you had killed something and brought it back. That's awesome.
Oh,
Berlin has a large wooded area. They have several actually, but there's a big one right in the
What
Yeah.
the
Are
heck?
you okay?
That was like an assault on
Kitty's
you. Are
gone
you okay?
wild over at her
Wow.
house.
Hey, hey, Alice, we saved that for the after show.
Yeah, really.
I don't think her cat
No
gave her a choice.
bonus points
The cat
for the
just
assault
scared
kitty.
the other one. The cat scared the other one.
All right, now she's broken.
Illegal use of a catapult.
My cat was playing with the curtains on the door, and the hanger that holds the curtains fell.
Now,
And so-
this was supposed to be a typical night, but no.
And then he took off, which scared my cat, and then just they took off. I was just like,
Just so everybody knows, remember the little kitten that started the stupid after show?
Oh my God, is that it?
That's
Yeah,
it.
a little kitty
that the
that
little
passed
fart
gas
marker?
in his face.
Yeah. All right, go. Damn.
The cat
Back
that
of the
loves
cat.
Joe
Hey.
dearly. Yes.
Oh, 10.
And
Oh,
Stephanie,
well,
did you
I'm
ever
sorry.
did you ever hear that story?
No, I didn't.
After we finish our stupid o'clock, we used to just sit around and talk. And we just had this cute little kitten, and the cute little kitten crawled up on my shoulder and was looking up there, and I heard,
Uh-oh.
and I turned and looked and went, God. And I went to take the cat back to my son, whose cat it is. Problem is, I didn't mute my mic.
So we got to hear him talk about his cat that passed gas in his mouth.
Oh.
Now, this is a stray cat, and they had only been feeding it cat food for a day.
It was the day we started over to soft, wet food
Okay.
from nursing milk.
So we had digestive upsets, did we?
Oh, gastrointestinal.
Yeah.
Dysfunction.
Distress.
Distress is a great word for it.
Orange Juice Boy just said, "What on earth did I stumble into tonight?"
It's stupid o'clock.
He goes, "I don't know what it is, but I love it. It is stupid o'clock."
Well, we've been having a con, and this is the lobby after all the panels are over.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is basically if you've heard of the science fiction conventions. After everything shuts down, there's a group that gathers in the lobby, and they just talk about whatever. There's a lot of laughter and whatever. So that's what this is. This is stupid o'clock. That is known in convention speak as stupid o'clock. And
Let's
that's
go.
what we are. And we
making you
thank
happy.
you for tuning in. I see you're tuning in on YouTube. Which YouTube channel are you watching? Are you watching the Stupid O'Clock or the HallowCon online?
John, do us a favor and mute your camera before you actually change.
Zoop.
Mute my camera?
Yes.
Well, yes, you can mute a camera.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh,
Yeah.
hell no. No, 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 no. Fuck no. Ow.
What?
The
cat
proverbial
came back.
kitty
Hey,
has
Joe, you kiss your
reprieved.
mama with that
Yeah.
mouth?
Yeah, Shart's the cat. Try to come back in here.
Yeah, Joe. Mute your camera before you do
No,
that.
I'm waiting on Joe to invent the banana daiquiri at a French Revolution dance.
Oh, no.
Let's get stupid in here.
Yeah. No, what the cat was doing was trying to climb the $300 banner behind me.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
negative.
Yeah.
Now, you talking
No,
about the cat?
no. That don't work. That's when you invent the catapult.
You talk about the cat with the digestive issues.
Yes.
What about Blake?
Huh?
Hold the
With
sign
the-
up.
He's
Oh, Blake,
holding up
great.
signs.
Sounds like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Signs everywhere. A sign.
What,
I
this one?
was working with a Cherokee group one time, and they had a cat with a beautiful Cherokee name.
Okay, he's happy.
For the life of me, I can't remember what it was. But
Who's
it was
happy?
a lovely word.
Who's happy? Skunk?
Skunk.
Oh, okay.
He couldn't see what Blake wrote on the book, so he was
Oh,
asking
okay.
Blake to hold it back up.
Oh.
And I thought he was like motioning for something else weird. I'm like, eh?
Uh-oh.
I know, right?
Joe's getting lit.
Like he ain't been lit for 6 months.
The F-bomb was the first salvo, and it's going to be a long battle.
Well, several of us have a degree in a black belt in the industrial language.
Let's just
For
say-
11 years, yeah.
I deserve this.
I
mean,
agree.
Yeah,
32 hours of live streaming
and counting.
and counting.
And counting.
I deserve this.
May you get everything you deserve.
Oh, Lewis, you weren't here during the opening ceremonies.
No.
Have you heard who our special guest was?
No.
A representative of StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And we showed her the magic trick.
I don't have
The
any Mountain
magic
Dew.
trick.
Yeah,
The green screen trick where you
Oh.
would actually have blue camo.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah,
work. It would work with a cup. It would work with your cup.
Well, what was so funny is I told her, I said, we love it and all that. I said, but we discovered a bug last night. And you could see the color drain from her face. Like,
Because she was in lead for tech support.
yeah, she's tech
Oh,
support.
no.
And the color was draining from her face. I said, oh, no, it's absolutely the coolest thing you'll ever see. And then we showed her and she's like, huh?
So somewhere.
Yeah,
You're
because
building
I use chroma key all the time, and I've never had that color shift.
Yeah.
So
And it blew her mind. And she's, we
What
were
was
sort
it?
of, do what?
what was it?
What
missed-
was it?
it was turning a blue microphone green.
See my blue microphone?
Uh-huh.
With just a little flick of a switch, it's now emerald green.
But you notice Joe's color, nothing else changed. Only
Yeah.
the blue to green.
Yes.
Okay.
Now switch it back, Joe.
And going back to blue. Green, blue, green, blue.
That is so weird.
That was.
Indeed.
Oh, you should have seen the look on her face. It was like she had this look of, oh my God, what the hell? I know there was an emergency staff meeting. And
Well,
she
it
started
hasn't
showing.
been
Well,
Thanks.
maybe Monday.
Yeah, they won't do a nightly build off of this.
No.
They better not fix it or I'll bitch.
Be like, bring us the old version back right now.
So is it
I
just
did
blue
tell her
green?
they played with it for 45 minutes.
It's
Yeah,
literally
well,
just
They
blue
had
and green.
Coke cans, they had their microphones, their T-shirts.
I think Skunk
So
had
if
a
you're-
natty ice can that
And-
changed color, or
One of
a
them was
Mountain
bronze.
Dew, a Surge.
If you're
Yeah,
if
natty
you're
light. Sorry.
Ty-
Do it, Skunk.
Was-
Do it.
All right, Stephanie's trying to talk.
So if your tie was black and blue, you could shift it to black and green.
Hmm
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But those are the only colors that change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
blue and
blue
green
and
were the
green.
only
Yeah.
interchangeable colors.
Like, watch this. Even a combination that has blue in it, like this purple.
Uh-huh.
Right. Throw me up on the main, real quick
All
while I
right.
get my other stuff going. All right, so we see that's purple and
Yeah.
blue. Now
Uh-huh.
watch this. When I go into my cam settings and turn on my green screen to 0%, the combination color even stays the same.
Holy crap!
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
purple is
cool.
actually a mixture of blue and red.
And red, yes.
but
So it
yeah,
gets
but the blue would still
Yeah.
change.
It doesn't.
Yeah, look, I'll get even closer, and it's translucent too. It barely changes. So that's so weird.
that's
Like-
cool.
This
So we
is
can
a
go-
feature,
One would've
not
done
a
Do,
bug.
do, I want, do I want a green shirt? I kind of like the green shirt better. Just, the green
So,
Mega
Alice,
Man's a little weird.
welcome to Stupid O'Clock, where we talk about anything and everything and have no clue where it's going or where it's going to end up, but we're going to talk.
Okay, is that a rubber snake or is that a real snake?
That's a real snake.
That's a real danger
Oh,
noodle.
wow, cool.
It's a rubber snake. I hand
Okay.
painted it.
Oh,
Okay.
It's painted
Oh,
like
you're
a hog
kidding.
nose.
Hey, with this bunch, you never know.
Yeah, really.
I don't
Look
like
at a
snakes,
Triceratops
but
back there
I
standing in the wings.
I covered the grand opening of a new pet shop one time, and they had a huge boa constrictor, and they talked me into wearing it, and that was the coolest thing because I wasn't worried about it biting me. Snakes freak me out because of the bite potential, but I wasn't worried about the boa biting me. You know,
Well,
but it was
I-
cool.
I'm not phobic with regard to snakes, but on the other hand, some stuff that I've read recently has made me kind of leery of the very large boas because it turns out that if they stretch out alongside you or curl up with you, they're not cuddling you. They're sizing you up.
Yeah, they're making sure that you're going to go down in one gulp.
Yeah. And so, no, I'm just snakes. I'm not afraid of them. I'm just cautious depending on the snake. Spiders, on the other hand,
Yeah, no,
Oh,
if it's a snake in my yard.
anything with more than this many legs,
No,
and
more than
one
this many.
time, the first time I saw a house centipede,
Uh,
my voice went hypersonic. I kid you not.
oh, the first time I saw a camel cricket, I was
yeah.
freaked out.
Those no.
Oh,
no,
I
no.
don't like
Camel.
it. They were in my basement at a house I lived in Cleveland. Oh my God.
Okay. What about the camel spiders over in the Middle East?
Oh, hell no.
You get camel spiders in East Tennessee.
Not in my house.
I
No,
had
we
a
They'll have a
house
9mm
that
slug
the
in it.
cellar was full of them, and I was just like, no, fuck that cellar. I'm not going in there.
no, you're talking about cave crickets.
They're camel. They're camel
Yeah.
crickets are cave spiders.
Well, they're not huge.
Well,
Wait,
no,
we're talking
there's a
about the
difference.
humongous ones, right? The ones that are like this big.
Camel crickets are about this big around.
Yeah, about the size of a $50.
and they're sand
Yeah.
colored.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm
And
wrong.
they-
I'm
Camel
sorry.
spiders
jump.
are about like this.
They can really leap. Boing.
Oh, yeah.
What,
Yeah.
camel crickets?
Oh.
Mhm. They,
Mhm.
they can go from
Oh.
floor to ceiling, no problem.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm going to tell you right now, Lewis knows.
And when they do, so do I.
Hey,
I would not go in there because I was just like, that's some kind of funky spider. I don't want to have anything to do with it.
No, it's not a
Hey.
spider.
Lewis
What?
knows this. Palmetto bugs fly.
Oh,
Mhm.
hell yeah. I lived
Yeah,
in
they flew
Florida
at me when
for
I
a
cut
year,
my
pal.
grass.
And they
Not
hiss.
for long, because I got a flamethrower. Now, I
I've
have
only
the
ever seen them
unenviable
fire.
task of going
Kill it
in the
with
living
fire.
room with my wife and getting another beer in this outfit. So,
All right.
Somebody
I
take
shall
the
return.
camera. I would love to see her reaction.
See what?
Somebody
camera.
take the camera.
I doubt she can be surprised by him anymore.
It's been like 25 years or whatever. It's
All right.
Now that's better. That's
All right.
Oh, he's got the ruffle shirt.
All right, hang on a minute here.
Pirate
Jerry
John.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I can't go to the show like this.
That wasn't bad.
I just thought of that episode of the Cosby Show where Theo had his sister made that shirt for him, and one sleeve was 8 inches shorter than the other one. Well, guys,
Yes, Dan is a mad scientist, Chris. And he plays one on here.
I'm the doctor of beardology.
Okay.
there's Dan. I'm gonna drop Dan down
And-
until he gets back. Somebody watch that. And guys, y'all
Okay.
saw what I did earlier, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, are you adding more to it?
No,
Let the fun begin.
May I
Oh,
remind
God.
you that
Where's
you
your
still have a
B12?
convention to run? Okay.
do what?
Where's
May I
your
remind
B12?
you still have a convention to run?
And then what did Heather say?
Where is your B12?
I ain't got none.
He didn't bring any.
Chicken golf.
I see a chicken.
Hurt.
I got you.
Yeah.
And Dan's back.
Well, yes, but I'm trying to figure out who Orange Juice Boy is.
I don't know who Orange Juice Boy is, but I hope he's still watching.
A friend we haven't met yet.
A friend, yeah, just a friend we haven't met yet. Excuse me. I forgot to mute my mic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Where are
didn't
you,
think you could
Spirit
mute
Joe?
one that fast.
Forgot. Okay.
No, that was a yeah.
That one
was
bites back.
That was supersonic right there.
Oh, who left? Okay, Stephanie.
My
Alice? I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, I hear screaming in the background, and it's got nothing to do with the channel.
Alice, can you hear
You're
us?
in for it now,
I can
Dan.
hear you. I can hear you. What's up?
I'm sorry.
We're just like this. There we go.
Let's kill the clock.
Stephanie.
Yes.
Love it.
Hold on. Let me kill the clock.
Oh.
Let me kill the clock, and then let's bring Stephanie up full screen.
All
Look at
right.
that.
Oh, I like
All
that.
dressed up now.
I like that Charlie Daniels hat too.
Over the
Thank you
headset
much.
too.
Yep.
That's impressive.
I pulled the. Let's see which
To the
size.
back
it
of
on.
your head. Yeah.
Yeah, these are. It's got stampede strings on it.
Looks like
That's
you
what
do that
that
with
is. But yeah, this is.
Pretty cool.
Steph likes her Western stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you're in Texas, aren't you?
I'm in Alabama.
Alabama. Oh, okay.
No, Texas of the East. Yes. Yes.
Huntsville, Alabama. I grew up in Tennessee.
okay.
I did have kinfolk that died at Goliad and the Alamo, so I do know a thing or two about Texas.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd never rent a car from them.
my wife has a cousin that works at Johnson in Houston. So
I've been there many a time.
I'm sure.
Did you get that notification, Heather?
She's
Yes.
an IT person.
Okay.
Wow.
I used to
couldn't-
work in the control room for shuttle payloads.
It's just daily.
Yeah. But where it's going and what's happening.
Are we gonna have to look at a rocket too over here?
No. Sadly, I was really hoping we would get a 150 or a 15 kilometer flight this weekend, but it's not going to happen until middle of the week.
And they originally had the Crew Dragon going up today.
Yeah.
With
Early this morning, late last night.
Yeah.
But they got pushed back because of 2 rocket engines.
They static fired it this evening at 7
No, that was
p.m.
That was GPS 3.
That's what I'm saying. The one that the reason it stopped,
Yeah.
the GPS, they static fired it this evening at 7 p.m. and it was successful. And now we have a net date for the launch of GPS 3 SO4, which is November 5th.
November 5th. Hopefully, I'll have recovered by then.
Rocket stuff. Yeah.
Yes, rocket
Hey,
stuff.
before I forget, Joe,
Yes.
do me a huge favor.
Yes, sir.
Send me by private channel the information on the actor who played Clown today, will you? The guy with the barking legs theater.
Marcus Ellsworth? Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because I need to talk to him. I need to cast somebody, and I think if he has some other contacts in the theater.
Oh yeah, that's who I was thinking of, but he didn't hang around long enough because I was working to do that.
It was over, he was gone.
But if you will send me his information, here's my casting sheet. I will send him one. Let him know what I'm looking for.
All right.
The hat did look
I
nice.
really enjoyed that panel.
Thank you. It just was getting hot real fast.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
That's what
they
I
tend to
took the
do
mask
that.
off.
yeah. So you liked how we did the not quite dark area?
I was able to work on my schoolwork while it was
Yeah.
going on in the background, and it was just like listening to an audiobook.
A radio play.
Yes, a
Yeah.
radio play.
Mm-hmm.
That is
'Cause,
the way that I wish that my publisher would do my audiobooks, do a radio play of them, so we didn't have
love
to
radio
depend
plays.
on one narrator to do all the voices.
Do you know how expensive that? Because I mean, I'm a voice actor. We get pretty decent money, and if you have to pay multiples, and especially if it's
Well-
going to be a long form like a novel,
Thank you for volunteering your time.
Nope.
I don't think
around
he
here I'm
volunteered.
worthless.
I don't think
Yes,
he volunteered.
yes,
I think he
Louis,
was
I
voluntold.
do know, but I do know that it would be worthwhile for the listeners to have the entire
it would be
cast.
awesome, but I'm afraid they'd probably have to charge too much for the audiobook.
Of
You'd have to
course
charge
they would.
more than you'd charge for hardback.
Skunk's having an aneurysm.
What's the matter, Colonel
Where'd Skunk
Sanders?
go?
I'm trying to figure out what the
dying to
rattle
say
is.
something, and he can't while he's in character.
Somebody's opening up some candy.
That's
It's
what
not
it
me.
sounds like.
Well, Skunk, come out.
I'm seeing text block out half of my screen, but that's probably
Okay.
because
He
I'm
posted in the
lagged.
private chat that it took him 10 minutes to put the mask on over his headphones.
You're kidding me.
and
no
so it
wonder.
has
Well,
to be
you gotta
worth
be
him taking
careful.
the mask off.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Yes, I like that hat. I like that hat. It's just a little too hot to wear inside.
All right. No, Chris, there's no B. There is no B12 tonight. Y'all gonna have to deal with fun tonight. What is that noise?
I think it's
Static.
It's a stealth cat sneaking up behind you and passing gas.
It sounds like a candy wrapper.
It's
Ooh,
Daniel.
it's gone now. Thank
nope.
God.
Nope.
That's
And it's
I muted Dan.
I'm trying to mute
oh,
Skunk.
it's Dan. No wonder.
He was opening
What?
the wrapper.
I'm
and
not
it did
doing
profile.
anything. I'm
got
not
a mouth.
unwrapping any candy. I'm not.
his
I'm just
mouth
sitting here.
took
Yeah,
a break.
Yeah,
So
we've
he-
got a lag going there.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait. Yeah, Miss Osborne, just wait.
Yes. Dan's doing the best he can with two.
Oh,
tin
should I
cans
do
of
my
beef.
ventriloquism trick now?
See,
Yeah.
Hello, suckers.
Apparently, Dan's already on daylight savings time.
Wow.
And these are the people that I wish to show off my new teeth to, but I don't dare.
Why?
We want to see him.
Smile. It improves your face value. That's from Steel Magnolias, you know.
No.
My face don't have no value.
But it does
read it.
now.
Just so y'all know, I've got a face
I
for
knew
radio and a voice for print.
Bravo.
Uh,
And yet, you still have a TV show.
that's going to run for 3 hours live today.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, we're not even going to change streams, anything. We're going to run the close. When the static starts in the close, we're going to hit the play for the
Knock it over again.
after show, and then we're going to have fun, and then hit the close and start movies. And I hope to God I'm awake to do it.
I
oh,
have
that
no control
Doomsday
over this part.
Machine last night was pretty good. I
Yeah.
remember seeing about half of it before I fell asleep before, but I got to see most of it this time.
Did you fall asleep in your chair, Dan?
We can't do the thing. We're live.
Don't I always?
If
Dude,
you
what
noticed
thing?
what?
What
Say what
what good
thing?
is a chair that I don't fall
Exactly.
asleep in?
And since we're broadcasting on one,
the
two,
good
three,
cosplay?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 channels right now.
That's a lot of channels.
Jacket wants to know if Dan noticed.
Noticed which?
Noticed what?
That's what I was asking.
Oh, did we talk about if he noticed the events from the other night?
He fixed your name in the intro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
no, I did not see that. I wish I had. But thank you. Thank you very much.
He just
you're a good boy.
misspelled Dan this time.
Did you get the after show done? Awesome.
Different part jokes. Okay.
No, Carl, we can't do that thing again. And I've already.
No, we can't. Well,
No.
we would be banned from the internet.
And I'm almost out of brandy.
No.
Oh my goodness.
And it's
He didn't-
too
he
late
didn't
to
start with-
order
he didn't
it
start
from
with a lot, though.
delivery.
Now you'll have to switch to scotch.
No, I got tequila in there.
No, God.
More for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Joe Dog on
Not a
tequila.
good idea.
Oh, tequila, I don't care what kind of tequila it is. I don't care how top shelf it is. I get a migraine from tequila.
I get
Unless-
what I
We're
don't
going to
like-
get a Joe grain.
Hey, what I don't like about tequila is it's got that dirty
Yes.
the thing that goes
smell.
on your foot smell.
See, I did
Sock?
dirty sock.
Yeah,
No,
that thing.
That's Heineken.
When I was drinking, tequila didn't affect my head. It affected my nose because I'd fall flat on it.
One tequila, 2 tequila,
Carl.
3 tequila, floor.
Floor.
Carl Whitsman says,
Not
"Holy
a
crap,
truer poem.
almost out of brandy." Well, guess what, Carl? Do you remember the night I had my drunken rant? I'm not going to rant.
He's just going to enjoy himself.
I'm going to enjoy myself tonight.
How do you enjoy yourself without ranting?
Oh, I can absolutely have fun. We can talk about how funny looking people are with chicken things on their head.
No,
I just
don't
have
do
one-
that.
hold on. I've been noticing something all night.
Yeah.
Jacket. Why do we see trails in your movement?
He's
It's
playing
like
with
you've
his,
old. It's
He's
like
got
you've
a
got an old
filter on.
1970s Plumicon camera.
he's
he's
playing
going
with his
OBS.
OBS.
Okay. Thumbs up. Is that
Is
correct?
that anything like choking a chicken?
Either that or he did too much LDS in the 60s.
Oh, that's a good one from Star Trek 4.
Is that
Hey,
the one?
I've stolen lines from the best movies.
Wait a minute. And that's the one where they go back to the 90s or whatever?
Yeah.
Or the 80s,
Yeah,
late
they
80s
say
or
the
whatever it
whale.
was.
Late
Just,
80s.
excuse me,
Oh.
can you tell me where the nuclear vessels are?
The nuclear vessels.
Captain, he's using colorful language.
We almost had an issue.
Colorful metaphors.
Metaphor,
We
yeah.
almost had an issue at Carl Whitsman's house when he said, "Holy crap, almost out of brandy."
Randy.
Carlene says, "We had brandy."
Uh-oh.
He went. He chimed in. No. Carly, Joe is almost out of brandy. Yeah, that could have gone bad.
Yeah, by the time Joe is finished with that little bottle of brandy, he's just going to have one long bowel movement. His language is going to.
Well, I've
Did you say bowel
Don't get
movement or
up out
vowel
of the
movement?
chair.
Little A, little
Well,
B.
A-E-I-O-U-I.
well,
Don't get
Vowel
up
movement.
out of the chair.
do what?
In that
Do
case,
not
I will
get
be here
up
to
out of the
interpret.
chair.
Why not?
Because nobody is there to pick you back up.
Exactly. When you start speaking
And-
like Stallone, we're going to have a problem.
And don't lean either way. 'Cause
Or
even if you
back.
move your mic, we're going to know.
Okay, I can't lean back. I did lock the chair.
Good.
Now
Because
we
you
need
really
him
did
to-
almost fall out of your chair last time.
Mm-hmm.
Do what?
Oh, I wish
You
there
really
was a way to
did
clear
almost fall out
the.
of your chair last time.
Hey, that's when you
Is
do
there
it
a way to
right.
clear the online statements?
No.
There's text covering half of my screen from people commenting.
There's no comments up on screen, Dan.
I'm
Yep.
lagged that badly. Thank you.
That's a personal
I was
problem.
about to say that sounds like a personal problem.
I'm
need-
guessing that in real life, Alice has much shorter hair because she seems to be having a lot of fun playing with the longer locks. Am I correct? By the way, you have the most beautiful eyes. You
Yes,
need
she
to stay
does.
closer to the camera and
She's really good at what she does too with her cosplay. Because
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen her at HallowCon and she has her own little table, and every day she shows up in a new costume, sometimes
Wow.
multiples a day.
Yeah, she'll change costume 3 or 4 times, 2 or at least twice. Sometimes
She did
3.
a Riverdale character once, and I mean really pulled it off.
Betty. Betty was always my favorite. Veronica was too.
I was Betty.
Awesome.
You would have loved it, Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another bad thing about putting the hat on over the earphones.
Oh,
That
Come
hurts.
on. Wilma
Yeah.
has
Oh,
Yep.
don't injure yourself.
Hang
It's
on a
not
minute here.
worth it.
That's
I
one of the
just
reasons.
realized
No.
something.
I
That's
have
one of the reasons to this day I don't like wearing headphones because
Squish
we
your
always
ear.
had to put the
What did
helmet
you
on over
realize,
them.
Joe?
Mm,
Do what?
What did you realize, Joe?
All this time, I knew something had been off with our shows for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Oh, yeah, you're Scully.
I didn't have my hat.
This is
So
gonna
now
be
we
an
know what
interesting-
Dutch would look like with a hat.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting couple of hours.
With the notepad, you look more like a psychiatrist than a beardologist.
Then I have like about 18 papers to write after the show.
Mm.
Let me start
And
taking
all of
notes
them
on
are going to
everyone.
be on us.
I'm going to tell you, people would, I'll tell you, a true psychology class would just enjoy this show.
No, because they'd probably fail
Mm.
psychology.
No,
There's
they'd run
too
screaming
much
out of
to
the
try
room.
and pinpoint.
They would wonder how we're all walking around free.
Hmm.
Blake, if you need any tips on how to write an APA style format paper, I
No.
can send you some links.
Hey, Heather, were you at
I like Chicago
HallowCon
style.
the year before the lights went out in Georgia?
Yes.
Remember this?
Yeah.
Looks like a really bad Cheech and Chong movie.
Yeah.
It really does.
That was the most fun, and anybody that was there almost. I mean, we broke Mickey.
Was that the year that the flamingos came out too?
No, the flamingos came out.
The year before is what Skunk's saying.
No, the flamingos came out afterwards. The flamingos came out
Okay.
at
My bad.
On the beak. Yeah.
the spring. I can't. I'm not going to attempt to say that one. The spring event.
Fantasy.
Yeah, I am not going to go. Not going to go there. Of course, Chris goes, "Oh, cool! We got Billy Frost in here.
Dude.
Welcome,
Wait a minute.
welcome."
I know.
I don't know Billy Frost. Who's Billy Frost?
You know
And I
Billy
want
Frost.
Joe to tell me who Billy Frost
Yeah,
is.
no.
And
Billy, I'd be willing to bet he's still in costume.
Probably.
I wonder if he's got webcam capability. Get him in.
he won't
I'm
make
gonna
no
If you
difference.
see his
and then
face, you'll know
re-enter.
Billy.
There are too many things frozen, and that usually fixes it.
Carl used to do psychology. He says his abnormal psych class would have loved this show.
Yeah, well, we're nothing
Built
if
for
not
abnormal.
abnormal.
Hey, Billy.
I
Abby
enjoyed
Normal.
my abnormal psych class. That was a good class.
Hold on.
One thing that Cleveland State has over Motlow is their psych professors are way better at teaching the material.
All right, I'm
Hey,
calling
Billy.
someone out.
Billy, have you got a telephone? Have you got a? Can you?
Hold on, let me translate. This function also uses cell phones as well as webcams.
Yeah,
You don't have to install anything.
Hey, Frosty, Skunk wants to know where Mouse is.
But yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
there's the
okay.
lag.
We do have that delay. Alice, I'm so sorry you get to see me drunk.
Hey, Billy, you can get onto the StreamYard platform on
With the
any
cell phone.
device, and you don't have to download anything.
He says Mouse would kill him. She's sleeping.
Well, that answers 2 questions then.
Yeah,
So-
she works really early in the morning. She works at a neighborhood market gas station.
Mm.
She has been posting her pictures of her costumes throughout the week.
Oh,
She made Halloween's a big
gorgeous.
deal, and I love her costumes.
Who's that?
I'll take care of it, Joe.
Oh, Dan. Okay, yeah. Hey, Blake, run the show for me.
Been working on that all weekend, boss.
Oh,
I've covered 5 panels and people would shortchange for the last sometimes 40 minutes of an hour panel. So I'm
Yeah.
doing pretty good.
and trust me, I thank you so much.
No problem.
You, Lewis, if you need an interviewer, Blake is the guy. Blake is the man.
Yeah,
He has been doing fantastic.
I've
with
had to
coming up
think
with
of
content.
questions on topics I have no idea about. So with like
Oh.
12 seconds of research, like I had to come up with like
30-year career.
12 seconds of research on each thing. Like this guy who was really cool, Dr.
Anderson
came over to talk about Eastern ghosts, like philosophies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Only
You
Eastern
did
anything I know
very
is,
well in that.
is the only thing Eastern I know is Tao Te Ching, like the massage therapy healing process. And so I transferred that into like spiritual energy stuff, and he was just blown away. So if you need me to make up cool questions for an interview, let me know.
No, Blake,
Alice,
you did
Alice, you can
exceptionally
say
well
you
with
can
that.
say that in the room. You don't have to type it in chat. You can say it for everybody.
Oh, I said I have creatures trying to attack me from beyond the veil. I have curtains up on this side too. It's like a
And-
little corner.
I-
And the kitten has decided to attack this side. So there's like things coming
A whirlwind of action.
So all kinds of things. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
I got a bone to pick over here with Chris. Why did you give us angry react? We'll put you on the show. Then you can like beef with us if you want to. But no angry react, dude. Come on.
Where did we get an angry react?
From Chris.
He probably accidentally clicked the wrong one.
We need that fixed. It has to be 100% or 0%. And the show's 0%. So we need 100%.
All I see is thumbs up and hearts.
There's one angry
I
emoji.
see one angry.
Mm-hmm.
It's all starting to blur together.
No,
Mm-hmm.
honest to God, I only see.
He really does.
Huh.
I don't see the angry.
I don't think you're.
You have emojis?
It's only for. It's
If you're watching on Facebook.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
It's weird. Like it's
Heather.
it's a moderator thing too.
I'm sorry.
Where's the garbage
Forget about
can?
it.
Where's the garbage can? Okay.
Hey, Blake, since you're in charge of the
Well-
show, be in
Mhm.
charge of taking his camera down.
Yeah, when all the shenanigans goes on, I'll take it down.
Because
I can't promise movies or anything will play.
we have had to mute his camera. We have had to mute his mic. Put hands over the little pictures at the bottom.
Okay, I'm still
I'm
lagging.
not-
Or
I'm not-
skunk.
I can't
I'm
get
not
full
done.
screen.
I
anymore.
have not done anything inappropriate.
Not yet, but the night is still young.
Look at John's face.
This is me biting my lip.
And congratulations, guys! You guys made it through Halloween. in the Eastern time zone.
Yes, we have.
Yep.
Well, wait, when does time go back?
At 2.
At like 2:07
At
or
2.
something like that.
Sometime during the
Um,
after show.
At
you
the
imagine
end of
if they
the
want-
after show.
Can you imagine if they launched a rocket right at like 2:00 and 7 minutes later the countdown went back 53 minutes or something like that?
Nope, will not happen.
Is there a failsafe or just doesn't happen that day?
They
They just bring the
use
rocket back and
Greenwich.
start all
don't do
over
it.
57
They just
minutes
don't
later.
do it.
They use Greenwich time. They don't go by time zones.
They use it's called ephemeris
Universal.
time or universal time now, but yeah, Greenwich Mean Time. Plus, once launch occurs, they go by mission elapsed time or MET.
Yeah.
So everything from the point of launch, everything is specified in terms of MET.
Oh, what is
Okay.
the,
I have something to make you happy.
it's the time they use for the ooh, cool.
That's cool.
That
So-
is Billy.
That is Billy at the is that the Walmart or is he working at Amazon?
I don't know. Give me a second. I'll look at the picture a little better.
Looks
That
like
looks like Amazon, I believe.
That's-
That's
Amazon,
a
right?
shipping facility.
it's not FedEx.
No, with that floor, I doubt it's Amazon.
No, it doesn't look like Amazon. That is
Well,
definitely a shipping
the-
facility.
The high racks in the back kind of look like the center section at Amazon, but
No clue. And the pictures are so tiny on the left. When there's 9 of us.
There you go.
That is the
Kinko Warehouse.
Kenco does food products, if I remember correctly.
Zoe, what are you doing?
I do have somebody else here, though, just so you guys know.
We do?
I do. I have another person with me that's staying over right here. He's a photographer.
Ooh.
Y'all want to meet him?
sure.
Michael, you want to come over here?
You gotta get up.
Yeah, you got to get up. Come here. He helped me set up everything so I could stream.
Oh, well, definitely get him on then.
Yeah, he's also been playing Cat Control.
Well, can you do both at the same time? Okay.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hey, cat controller.
Oh, heating and air parts.
This is
He
Emerald
has
Coast
you-
Cosplay. He's a photographer.
Michael.
This is Michael, but he's also Emerald Coast Cosplay. He does photography
And cat herding.
and cat
Hello.
herding. He's been doing my
Yes.
photo shoots this weekend. We did 2 photo shoots over the past 2 days. So, cosplay photographer.
How's everyone doing tonight?
We're doing all right.
Good.
Here, let me put it closer by you too, so you can. I'm boring. I'm stuck here playing with my rubber snake.
I'm sitting over here just giggling. So I'm happy.
Yep. That's it. That's kind of how we sum up Stupid O'Clock anyways. Just giggling.
You know, considering everything we've talked about for the last 2 days, it's really hard to come up with a new topic.
Yeah. Just a wee bit.
I mean, has anybody binge watched anything for Halloween?
No, we were here.
Yeah,
I
since
started
then.
watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The original with Melissa Joan Hart.
A couple of days ago, a friend and I watched Charmed for a little while, the new one, and it's okay.
I've been watching the Halloween Bake Off stuff.
I've binge watched HallowCon.
Yeah, me too.
My husband was kind enough to get me a little boxed set. So
Oh, cool.
it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, it's Thanksgiving Charlie Brown, and a Charlie Brown, Christmas.
Well,
Who
those are the
needs
3 best.
CBS?
Yeah,
You know-
or ABC.
and very underrated for the soundtrack.
See, they did. It's not playing on ABC or CBS this year.
It's on their streaming service.
No,
it's only on Apple Plus.
Apple Plus.
And it got completely pulled from broadcast.
That's some stupid shit.
Yes, that is stupid shit.
And do you know that the first time I saw them advertise it was tonight at 8:00?
That's insane.
Now, as far as binging, I haven't been binging, but I've been watching 2 episodes a night for the last, I guess, 2 weeks, and that is Schitt's Creek.
That
show wasn't even on my radar
awesome.
until it won all those Emmys, and I'm like, what is that? I love Eugene Levy. You know, so,
you know that the son is his son?
Yeah, Daniel Levy. And they both produce and they're both writers. There's actually on Netflix a little 45-minute documentary on the filming of the final season. And thankfully, it didn't really have many spoilers. I know that David gets married, but it was really good. They talked about how they cast everybody and Catherine O'Hara, doing all this stuff. What?
The Charlie Brown Halloween.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I have Apple TV because I got it for free.
Yeah, you're getting it for free until February too.
I'm just gonna drop a light on you.
And then it's $4.99 a month because I'm a student.
I'm a student of life.
Show off.
Okay, Jacket says that he has watched a bunch of Halloween holiday specials from the 90s, including the Mad TV episode with Robert Englund.
I can do that
and
too.
Kiss, which was A+++.
And then Alice Infinity watched. What? Don't type your answers in. Say it. You got a microphone.
Well, Mr. Jacket doesn't want to break cosplay rules.
Yeah, well, but Alice has a microphone.
I do.
Just butt in. We'll shut up eventually.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying that we binge watched Halloween Town on Disney Plus.
Halloween Town. What is that?
It's a made-for-TV Disney movie.
But there's
they range from the late 90s to the early 2000s. There's like 4 of them.
There's 4 of them. There's
Halloween Town. There's Halloween Town 2. There's Halloween Town High and Return to Halloween.
There's Return to Halloween Town.
I think I've seen the first one or the second
actually
one.
Not
I forget.
bad.
The most recent one I didn't see before. The one where she went to college in Halloween Town. That's new.
It's a very
seen before.
Very compact town.
And then we watched the new Mandalorian episode.
I did too.
I need to watch it.
Oh, it's good.
Okay, no spoilers then.
No spoilers. Everybody go watch it.
They stole
good
something
episode.
from Dune.
It's a really good episode.
Do you agree, Alice, that they stole something from Dune?
Yeah. And Tremors.
Yeah, a little bit of Tremors also, yeah.
Tremors. I need to watch the new Tremors.
I haven't seen a new one yet. The last one I saw was The Cold Day in Hell.
Somebody take Joe's
Jacket is taking his own life.
Tomorrow if you want.
Sure. Yeah.
It's on Netflix. We can watch it tomorrow.
I'll go watch it when I got home, probably.
Oh,
do any of y'all remember watching? I think it was called The Worst Witch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope.
My mom's watched it.
That I can remember. My mom, we got Disney for free, so many weeks out of the year, and they do it twice, 3 times a year, and it always ended up being at Christmas, so we got to watch it. My mom recorded it one year, and I got to take it to school, and we watched it during library one year, and I was just I love that movie.
Something I've noticed, and maybe somebody can answer this question. There's this holiday movie schedule they show, and it starts every year about this time. And you'll see things like, Wizard of Oz and, all the different Halloween movies and Thanksgivings and Christmas shows and stuff like that. I was trying to tell my mom, some of my mom's foster kids about 2 years ago, I was trying to tell them about the movie Father Goose.
Oh, God.
Oh, Cary Grant.
Grant, Leslie Caron, the lovely Leslie Caron.
Yeah.
And was it Trent Howard?
Yes.
Played the British Crown.
Yeah, played the captain.
Right.
Yeah.
And anyway, I was trying to explain to the kids that movie, And it was right around this time of year, and I said, "Well, it'll be on TV soon when it comes." So I started looking through the cable, upcoming show. I was doing the searches for it, and I couldn't find it anywhere.
Pluto
really?
TV. Pluto TV.
Pluto TV?
They run it about 3 times a week. I can't remember what channel, but it's on Pluto.
And then I went through all the way through Christmas and January. I couldn't find it, and it was just really bugging me. I said, and then next year, same thing. I was like, "Oh, surely they'll show it this year." I just missed it last year. I'm sure. I couldn't see it. I have not seen that in forever. Like it's been at least 3 years since I've seen it.
Huh.
And it used to be every, this season you'd see it 2 or 3 times. It's like every network had it. They had, one would show it around Halloween, one would show it around Thanksgiving, one would show it around Christmas.
I know right now if you have CBS All Access, it's on there right now.
Father Goose?
That's what it says on IMDb. When I click on the button, it says watch on CBS All Access.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I
I'm
do
looking
have
it up
CBS
right
All
now.
Access.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Father Goose is a wonderful movie.
Yeah, it is awesome.
It's on Pluto TV sporadically. I don't know if it's
Permiso.
I wasn't paying attention when I opened the app, and it's the first time I've opened the app since I've upgraded to iOS 14. And it asked if it could send me notifications.
And you clicked yeah, didn't you?
Yup.
You'll be sorry.
I can go back through and cancel it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you'll forget, and you'll
I'm
cuss it
feeling
every
pretty
time
good.
it bothers you.
There it is, Father Goose. You can't
Okay.
see it, but it's there.
So
CBS.
that's on CBS All Access?
Yep.
Excellent. Do you have CBS All Access, John?
I do not.
supposedly.
Well, how are you watching Discovery?
I'm not. Oh, Discovery. Oh, I'm sorry. Just they started showing first season Discovery on regular CBS.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
No,
Right now they're showing the first season.
I know. So you're seeing things
The
that
first season,
we
yeah.
all saw 2 years ago.
Yes.
And you see nothing wrong with that.
No.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm behind on Schitt's Creek, so say
that show is awesome.
It is. It's really funny and well written. And of course it's, the Levy family. I think everybody in the family is on the show because Twyla is Eugene Levy's daughter. Did you know that? Twyla, the waitress?
Yes.
That's Eugene Levy's actual daughter.
Oh, and those of you who may be interested.
We're not.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
There's a movie or there's a TV series called Stranger Things.
Yeah.
On Netflix?
I believe that's so. Okay.
Yeah.
And the show is about this girl who escapes from some sort of project where she has telepathic powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess how many of those I saw at the front door today?
160 of them.
So you saw a lot of she was 11, right?
11.
11, yeah.
I saw 3.
Well,
were they old enough to know what it was?
Like this right here?
The actress.
Yeah, one of those. Or
the
3
actress
of them,
that
actually.
played that part is now in a twist on Sherlock Holmes. She plays his sister.
Enola Holmes.
Enola Holmes.
And then she's also in. They're doing His Darker Materials. And she plays the Bella or oh darn, I can never remember the girl's name with the compass.
With the compass? Oh,
the Golden Compass. His
Yeah.
Darker Materials is the sequel to it.
Oh, okay. Hey, John, I was looking. I thought I had Father Goose on my hard drive here, but it's Operation Petticoat, which is
That's a good one,
another
too.
awesome Cary Grant movie.
I remember the first time I saw that as a kid, and when they had the bra in the engine room acting as a spring for the valve.
Okay, you're talking about Petticoat Junction.
The pink
No,
submarine.
Operation
Yes.
Petticoat.
Or Operation Petticoat. Now, in the movie, it wasn't a bra; it was a girdle.
Right.
Oh yeah, you're right. The bra is what they fished out of the ocean when the
torpedo
submarine
tube. Yeah.
faked when they faked being hit by the depth charge. The bra was one of the things the flotsam that they shot out of the torpedo tube, and the destroyer got it, and then they saw the U.S. stencil on it. Holy crap!
The Japanese don't have anything like this because on it for helmets, and apparently the girl they got the bra from was well endowed.
Absolutely. God bless her.
I thought I had seen that movie, and that's not ringing the bell.
Operation Petticoat?
Yeah.
Watch it immediately.
I've seen it a dozen times.
I think I've seen it. It's just that particular scene is not ringing a bell.
Oh, really? That was they were getting, because they were in a pink submarine.
Yeah.
A destroyer spotted them and thought it was a Japanese trick, and so started depth charging them. So to let the destroyer know that they were actually an American sub, they started putting out American flotsam.
Okay. That's... Maybe I'm mixing it up with another one.
You may be thinking of what's the one with
Kelsey
I'm
Grammer?
done
Kelsey
hitting
Grammer.
buttons for the night.
Oh no, Kelsey Grammer. That was Up Periscope.
Up Periscope. That's
a great one.
another
That's the
awesome,
one I'm
funny
thinking
movie.
about.
That one had Dean.
Harry Dean Stanton
Harry Dean Stanton
as the engineer. Yeah. Yep.
Just
Excellent
he's
movie.
What was the joke about Pixar's mascot? Is
What the
Clayton is
Lampy?
Clayton from Cheers? Or I can't remember the actor's name. With the mustache, played the post office. It's
Cliff.
Cliff Clavin.
What was the actor's name?
John Ratzenberger.
John Ratzenberger. Is that John Ratzenberger?
John Ratzenberger.
Yeah. Okay. He's their mascot. He's the Pixar mascot because he has had a role in every Pixar movie.
I could believe that.
Yeah.
He shows up somewhere and does just some little or even major voice role in every Pixar movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was the piggy bank in Toy Stories, all of them.
Yep.
He was the car transporter in Cars.
Yeah.
He was the school bus in the Stingray that was the school bus in Finding Nemo. I think that's who he played, if I remember correctly.
I remember his
Dan
voice
is having
in Finding
internet
Nemo, but
issues.
when is he not?
All right, Dan, do me a humongous favor. Go to your video settings, hit the little gear, and turn your cam down to the lowest possible setting. That's going to help you a ton.
Yeah, Chris says John
Ratzenberger.
Cliff was in.
Oh yeah, he was one of in the very beginning of the movie. He was one of the soldiers in the ice,
and came in and said, "We haven't spotted Captain Solo yet," or something like that. And it wasn't his voice though.
No, they dubbed him.
They're bad about George Lucas. Bad about that.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it? Is it David Prowse that played Darth Vader?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did
Poor guy. They did him
a
wrong.
great role playing Darth Vader, and then they complained and they changed his voice out with James Earl Jones,
and didn't even tell him.
He shows
Poor
up
guy.
on
he shows up to the premiere, and it's like,
what did they do to my voice? Oh wait, that's not my voice.
Yeah, they did him wrong.
Stephanie Newby says it was down Periscope.
Yeah.
And,
well.
I want to welcome Stephanie Newby. This is a show called Stupid O'Clock. It's part of HallowCon.
Tonight it is.
Yeah, tonight it is. We do a show every Thursday at 9 and 11 Saturday 11 I'm enjoying HallowCon just a little too much.
Yeah, and the brandy.
Yeah.
Well, Stephanie, what he's trying to say is that this is the lobby of a convention after all the panels are done, and nobody wants to go back to their rooms, so they just hang out in the lobby and continue the conversations. And this is if you could attend a convention and then go to the lobby twice a week, every week. It's the never-ending party. Right?
So it's basically Dragon Con every night.
Well,
Well, it's not quite
I
as
think
crowded.
nobody's on a table, so it's not
Fine.
on.
Here.
There's no table dancing yet, but of course,
It's early for Joe.
it is early.
And we don't have to worry about anybody ending up in the pool.
Yeah, and I don't see anybody running around.
Or
wait a
in
minute, wait a
police-
minute, wait a minute.
or in police custody.
Let's take a quick poll. Who owns a pool?
I don't.
I don't.
No pool fool.
No.
Our neighborhood has one, but
Okay. So ending up in a pool is a possibility.
I have a lake back there behind the woods. You got to go through the woods to get to it, though.
I got a cow pond.
All right, Alice will end up in the pool in costume, in the lake in costume.
I mean, I went back there to do some
Thank you so much.
yesterday.
Thank you.
We went hiking.
Yeah, not
We-
very far, about 20 feet.
We live to entertain.
I call that hiking for me. Okay, I don't hike.
You were the one in boots too.
I was the one in boots, and I was the one leading the charge because I was like, "Watch where you're going, Michael." Because snakes.
Oh, I'm not in complete uniform, John, but I do have my sand boots on.
Why you get your sand boots on?
Why?
Yeah, what were you doing?
Because
Sand boots?
these are comfortable, man. They are really comfortable, and I like the zip side. So,
My nursing shoes are really comfortable.
oh yeah, they have to be.
Hey,
I got
wanted
a
to
pair of $130 Brooks that I found on sale at Academy for half off.
Wow.
you guys are talking about comfortable shoes.
No, Joe's
No,
gonna,
were
like,
we?
breaking a leg or
His house
Oh, yeah.
shoes.
house
Slippers.
shoes.
Yeah,
Fine, everyone take the shoes off.
I could smell it. I could smell it in my head. I could smell it.
Meanwhile, I'm over here just being barefoot,
Oh,
living my
I try
barefoot
not to
life.
walk around the house barefoot because my dog shed, and I wear black socks.
And you can't even see the pattern anymore, but it's Black Panther.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
cool.
Yeah, I've had these for a while. I love these so much.
Slides are awesome.
you know, I am not surprised that you wear flip flops.
At
They're
home,
not flip flops, they're slides.
Well,
at home only.
when he walks, they go flip flop, flip flop, flip flop.
I accidentally worn mine to my test on Monday, and I'm walking up to the front doors of the building that I'm supposed to go take this test in, and I'm like,
Yep.
I'm gonna walk up in here in a pair of slides.
I catch myself occasionally going to the grocery store in my bedroom slippers. Just
I've got-
forgot to take them off, put on tennis shoes or anything like that.
My store is so close; it's so easy for me to forget. Like I'm 2 blocks from one grocery store and 2.5 blocks from the other. So if I'm sleepy, I go in PJs. I don't care as long as the wallet fits
I've
in my
gone to
pocket.
Walmart in my PJs before. I haven't done it in a long time, but
Lieutenant Dan ain't got no legs.
I've also taken up this really awesome thing called leggings.
Oh God!
Yes, I have too.
Please don't say jeggings.
No,
No,
they're not jeggings.
Okay.
They're leggings.
Well,
mine are
jeggings are
name
leggings that
brand.
made to look like jeans.
Mine are name brand. Like I've snobbed out when it comes to leggings, but it's
Oh.
worth the money because they are high waisted and they have pockets and they're made of a thicker material. So I'm
Yeah.
okay with it because girls with curves need leggings that are not going to rip or show through.
well, plus size girls I just don't even.
Excuse-
Okay.
That's how you smoke a cigarette.
That
I'm
was
not judging.
disturbing.
Did you get a straw for your beer?
Oh, I didn't need that.
Did you get a straw for your cigarettes? What I'm asking.
That's what he needs with that chicken outfit.
Oh.
One of those cigarette holders, and shove it down in there.
Cram that down in there.
Oh, don't do that again.
It's like those.
Oh,
It's like those people who like cram the
Matter,
stuff in their
don't you like
nose.
smoked chicken?
no, I just wasn't ready for that image. My
No.
brain.
Now it has
His
carcinogens.
brain went to somebody actually smoking a cigarette through their nostril.
It just didn't.
You want me to gross you out?
No,
Okay.
More?
Full screen?
Oh no, I can make it a lot worse.
no.
She's a nurse.
Hello,
she
Nurse
can
Heather.
do that.
She knows things.
You're not going to be talking about the guy that got caught with the cigarette, smoking the cigarette in his butt, are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you remember
don't
when I was
even-
telling you a couple of weeks
you
ago
just did.
that St. Thomas Rutherford, they had a fire at the hospital?
I think.
Somebody was lighting farts. Had to be.
Somebody went and lit a cigarette in a room in the ER, and oxygen was in use.
Of course.
Don't
Tell me
worry,
this
Chris.
was not
I'll be good.
staff.
I won't gross you out today.
Tell me this was not one of the staff.
No, it was a patient.
Yeah.
I found out because
Rules don't apply to
I
them.
know people.
As Dan pulls
Y'all
up a
can't-
cigarette.
Y'all can't see my eyes behind my glasses with the reflection, but they're rolling like
The signs are there for a reason, guys. Oxygen
Mhm.
is a highly flammable.
Yeah. For
no, it's not flammable. It's the oxidizer for the flame.
It's
Yes.
the other half of rocket fuel.
Yeah,
There's a reason they use it as the other half of rocket fuel.
yeah. It's the reason why the Apollo 1 fire was as bad as it was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the atmosphere in the cabin was pure oxygen.
And the other half was petroleum.
Yeah. Plus, they had discovered Velcro and some things like that, and they had stuff Velcroed everywhere. And
Nylon
Velcro was
webbing.
flammable.
And nylon webbing for seats.
Yep.
And if any of you have never had to burn the end of a cut nylon strap after you cut it down to size,
it is.
It melts and it's like lava.
Chris,
Yeah. It's lava for about 20,
they
12
also
seconds.
refuse to just follow directions because that need for nicotine is that great.
Yeah. My mom's.
They don't think.
My mom's choice for godmother, like her sister, was on oxygen for a really rare medical condition.
All right, I'll be back in a few.
All right, see you in about 2 days. At this point, but yeah, she would smoke with the nostril pieces. I'm like, you're gonna,
Nasal cannula.
yeah. I'm like, you're gonna kill us all one day.
I
And
see them do it all the time.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
The last hospital that I had clinicals at, if you smoked cigarettes when you came in, they automatically wrote you a script for a transdermal nicotine patch.
Mm-hmm.
And you got
Memorial
serious
Hospital will not
education.
hire you.
I know,
if you're a
neither will
smoker.
Park Ridge, or I
and
mean
they will
Erlanger.
test you for nicotine in your blood.
Erlanger does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I failed a nicotine test
Mm.
because I accidentally vaped somebody else. I wasn't thinking, and I'd gone like 2 weeks with no nicotine.
Mm.
And that night, I accidentally grabbed the wrong vape, and it showed up on my nicotine swab the next morning.
Mm.
So Heather did not become a registrar at Erlanger. I was just like, man, I worked so hard.
my mom had gum disease. So they went ahead and pulled all her teeth and gave her dentures. And of course, I had to go pick her up after they pulled all her teeth. And of course, she's still loopy from the sedation and everything. And first thing, and they said, okay, these are the pills you get. These are the pain pills. You start feeling pain, take these. And here's some cotton things, in case the gums start bleeding and stuff like that. And it says, whatever you do, don't smoke cigarettes. For at least, I think I told her, don't smoke any cigarettes for at least a week. Something like that.
3 days.
So I get out, of course she's loopy. I take her out to the car, put her in the seat. I go over to get in the driver's seat. And before I even get into the driver's seat, She's already got the window down.
Oh, the
and a cigarette.
tiger.
They just told you don't smoke cigarettes. They don't rule me.
Really?
Anytime that you have dental work done, they tell you not to smoke because it can cause dry socket.
Yeah.
It really does cause dry socket, and I've seen it, and it's nasty.
Hurts too.
You've had it, Skunk?
Well, smoking constricts the blood vessels and impedes the healing.
What?
He had dry beak.
Smoking constricts the blood vessels and impedes the healing, right?
It draws it out, and it can cause there's that, and
Constricts the blood vessels.
the stuff that's in the cigarettes that they tell you is so bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
When it hits that,
The chemicals.
it's like gunking it up. Because so
tar.
the tar, the carpet glue, all of that junk. Like, I'm not going to knock on a smoker because, hey, I understand the need for nicotine. But, and I know...
Quit moving people around.
I know that it's unhealthy.
I'm not moving nobody.
But it really does bad things to you.
Mm-hmm.
And that stuff is not natural. But it's just... Once you've been on it for so long, it's really hard to stop.
I just remembered why this is the Chatticon costume.
Because it's so hot.
This is real.
Yes, Chris, they put carpet glue to keep them from catching on fire. They're supposed to automatically go out if you leave them burning unattended.
God.
That does not work.
Thank you, Scott.
Chris
now I have to
Christie for
reboot
that.
again.
They started putting the carpet glue and cigarettes in what? 2008?
8, 9, somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
One of the
They call them
advantages of not
FSC.
smoking cigarettes. I don't care.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, Alice, are you cosplaying tonight, or is that just a really cool dress?
Oh, I'm dressed up, but I'm dressed up as like my my own MC from a game series called Arcana.
Okay.
So it's just my own main
Stand
character.
up and get
So that's
back
why
where
I
we
couldn't-
can get a good view of it.
Yeah. Put her on big
recognize
screen.
And we'll throw you up to the big screen. Where is the big
Don't
screen
throw up
button?
on her.
Oh, I
She's
love
wearing a nice
I
dress.
love the
Don't
belt.
throw
I
up.
love the belt.
Oh, yeah.
That is a very nice belly dancing belt, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are
Your
you
little
wearing
shimmy.
a corset?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty.
I
I
am.
didn't realize it was a corset. I thought it was just part of the bodice.
Do a spin. Then we can see the back and everything.
Oh, wow.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
I'm wearing one of my simpler outfits. I have a whole bunch of corsets now because I have fairy wings, and that's how you put them in.
You have what? Fairy
Fairy
wings.
wings.
Oh, okay.
Fairy wings.
I will be back.
Okay. Fairy wings are fun at conventions, especially crowded ones.
I don't know where I'm going to be able to wear a lot of them. I got one pair special ordered because I wanted to cosplay a character from Carnival Row. So I have like a pair of like dragonfly type wings. And then I really love the work that artist did. So I actually ordered also a pair of fairy wings that are based off of the Disney fairies. So I can do a lot of the Disney fairies like Tinkerbell and stuff like that.
So, what's that one's name?
Wow.
This one's Link.
Link?
Yeah.
Cool.
Blake, you help me with the video. Can you help me get rid of the on-screen pop-ups of comments?
Where'd your
No.
collar go? I just put it back on you.
Probably fell off.
And you're full screened, right, Dan?
I usually keep it loose
I
on him so he
am.
can pull it off if he wants.
And
He has
there have
belts with
been
on.
the normal comments, and then there's this stuff blocking the entire damn screen, which is on-screen comments. I really want to see John's jacket.
Oh, I got this at a convention a while back. Let me move the camera back. Oh, move the camera back a bit.
Whoa, that's an extreme close-up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but it's a nice shirt.
This is called a Marlowe, and it was actually modeled after a engraving they did of the writer Marlowe. You know, he was a William Shakespeare contemporary.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
he was the one that got killed over the dinner bill.
Oh well,
and of course, Floofy shirt.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool. I like it.
Me too.
I love the jacket. I really love the jacket.
It's not pretty. It's
how much money's in my
Like-
wallet?
Hey, bro.
And like I said, the only time I get to wear it is at ShutterCon because it's too damn hot to wear it.
And
Yeah, either it's a winter convention or you can't wear it.
I've worn my
It's very
costume.
steampunk that way.
yeah, Chris.
In
I
Night
gotta adjust it to. It's one. It adjusts with laces, kind of like a corset does.
Yeah.
And you can see under the sleeve. It's actually the vest
He'll give you
and
kisses.
the back are 3 pieces, and the sleeve, each sleeve is a separate piece.
Alice,
I see where the joins are now. Yes.
all right.
I think Skunk wants it.
It's the San Diego chicken.
I'm going to pull Alice up on the screen because of her photographer friend. I mean, we are at a convention. We do have listeners or viewers.
Yeah.
And this will remain on HallowCon online for eternity.
Forever.
Forever.
Unlike
So,
unlike an in-person convention, people can go back and look at this one when they're sober.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell
Like
everybody
that's gonna happen.
who you are.
And Skunk is modeling his costume.
Yeah, and tell us who you are, what you do, how we can get to your websites or whatever for cosplayers around the country to
Well,
get in touch with you.
Well, my name is Michael. I do Emerald Coast Cosplay, which is located at emeraldcoastcosplay.com. I live in the Panhandle of Florida. I'm just here visiting Miss Alice for a few days. But basically, I just do cosplay photography around the Southeast.
And videography too.
Yeah,
You
a
do some video
A
stuff.
little bit of
on YouTube.
videography, but mostly cosplay photography.
Yeah, that's what.
Pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, it is a pleasure to
Thank
have
you.
you. And of course, I know Lewis is going to start asking what camera do you use. Lewis also
No, not necessarily, but
yeah. Lewis runs owns L2 Images or L Squared Images actually, but people call it L2 Images.
yeah.
He does video production, and yeah, I'm still a little lit.
Mostly documentaries.
Mm. Yeah, I use a Sony Alpha.
Outdoor Chattanooga.
Oh, I don't remember the model number offhand, but I know it's a mirrorless DSLR because those are a lot lighter than the mirrored DSLRs.
Well, I've got a
But
Lumix GH4 that I use that way, but for my run and gun stuff, I prefer a camcorder format like this Panasonic, because I got a servo zoom lens. It's a good Leica lens, 20x, and I've got plenty of mounting space for wireless receivers and all that. And it's a really good camera. It shoots 4K.
It looks like it's lightweight too.
A very lightweight, yeah. I mean, the stuff that I used to use when I was in the TV news business was 20 pounds. This is like maybe 4.5 pounds. So
I try to use all lightweight stuff nowadays because, like I said, I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah, me too.
I'm at a convention all weekend. By the time Monday rolls around, my neck is just sore when I was using all the heavy equipment stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still want to ask Lewis what caliber that
Do you
is.
want me to send them some samples of what you've taken this weekend?
If you'd like to, sure.
Okay, they haven't been edited yet, but I can send Joe some samples.
Well,
Okay.
are they on your computer or just on your phone? Because if they're on your computer, we can show them right here on screen.
Yeah, you can hit share screen down there at the bottom.
I think they're on your phone, actually.
They're on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I have them on my computer, which isn't set up right now.
Hey, Lewis, I got a fun gift
What?
idea. Check this lens out.
Oh.
Look at the name on it.
Yeah,
Nikan.
Nikan. Yeah, it's a
a nice one.
Yep.
I've got like two or three of those. I'd have to.
I want to take it to work and I want to put it in the packaging area when I go back on Tuesday. I want to knock it over and see people freak out.
That would.
All right. I've got pictures.
Oh,
You've got
here we go again.
Wow.
Well, share.
No.
Oh, no. That's Betty Page. You send them straight to me.
Sony Alpha 6000 is what I'm using.
One of them's a little uncanny valley because I got a male prosthetic chest piece, so I can now do male characters in all their maleness.
All their maleness?
How far did that chest piece go?
This one's not one of the ones with the chest piece. I did some with it and some without because
I've got one of those crystal balls.
That is amazing.
And these are just raw photos. These are not edited or anything.
That almost looks like that was at the Choo Choo.
That is a beautiful dress.
These are like older stuff.
It's still a beautiful dress.
One that's more recent. There you go. That one has the male chest piece.
I don't think I could get mine into a male chest piece.
Lots of binding.
I do have to wear a chest binder for mine. I do wear a chest binder because I am a D cup, so I do have to wear a chest binder underneath it. But it's like a silicone type thing that goes over you, and it comes down to here, and then it comes up to your neck, and it actually. It's really freaky because it gives you an Adam's apple and everything else. It is wild.
It's weird, yeah.
We did some shirtless pics, which I'm just not sure if the internet's ready for, but they're getting them.
Those will require a little bit of editing.
I don't want to hear that from somebody I consider my kid, please. No. Not from my kid, no. John's showing off something here.
I
It's
bought
a nice
this.
jacket.
I
that's a
bought
really nice
this
jacket.
at a flea market in Berlin right after the Berlin Wall fell.
Oh wow, Eastern German.
No, this is Soviet.
Not Soviet. Oh yeah, I see
Yeah.
the red stripe now.
Yeah.
Couldn't see the red stripe before.
This is a major in the artillery,
Wow.
Yeah.
Cannon cocker.
and this thing weighs about 20 pounds. You cannot.
Did you get to pull it off the body, or how did that work?
That's to keep you warm on the Russian front.
After the Berlin Wall fell, the Russians didn't have enough money to pay their soldiers to get home.
John, it didn't fall. America took it down.
Piece by piece. But they didn't have enough money to get home. So basically, when they got their orders that said, you guys can go home, we just can't pay you. We can't give you a train ticket.
Yeah.
You know, and so they grabbed whatever equipment they had and went and sold it.
Wow.
At flea markets and stuff like that. And one of my lieutenants literally came back with a case of landmines.
Oh God.
A surface-to-air missile. And a Soviet aviator's helmet with the night vision.
Holy shit.
Crap.
Oh yeah, it sounds great, but the stuff sucks. Okay.
How
but
did he get it through customs?
He didn't. All the officers in Berlin were ordered that if you saw this stuff, go ahead and buy it and bring it back and turn it in, and they'll pay you. They'll have bounties on it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Just to keep the, you still back then you still had the Red Brigade terrorist. I think that's what.
Oh, to keep it. Okay.
Yeah,
Keep it off the black market, basically.
He came back with an SA-7 surface to air
Don't want to
missile,
be mooned.
Wow.
and that's the little
So-
man pack. That's the little man pack thing that they
Yeah.
have. You know,
Yeah. It
That-
had a
that's
telescoping
how
barrel, didn't it?
no,
The barrel
it had the
compacted.
no. It was the full size. It was a lot like the old Red Eye missile that they had before the Stinger came out.
Okay.
In that
So
same.
that's early. Well,
That's
late 70s,
how I
early
wound
80s.
up with a tank.
Yeah, no kidding. That was the late 50s, early 60s technology.
Wow.
And then,
Okay.
of course, the Soviets copied it, and then the Americans came up with the Stinger. And
No, are you trying to steal the pirate treasure?
oh,
Now, John, did you get the hat to go with it?
I did not get. Well, the problem is all those fuzzy hats are horrible
Shopka.
because most of them were missing fur. I mean, looked like a cat with the mange kind of thing. This looked better than their furry hats.
I don't know if I still have my Shopka or not. My son
Hey,
keeps
guess what,
threatening to
guys?
steal it.
Guess what, guys?
It's about that time.
It's time for the after show.
Link.
Okay, we lost John.
No,
okay. I thought you were in your Invisible Man costume.
No, not. Well, I was. Did you like it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Did you see me at camouflage class?
No.
Thank you.
Dead weight.
He does not want to move.
And now we need linkage to the
Ooh,
after show.
KGB.
AGB, yeah.
AGB.
Whoa.
Snap.
Oh, put him full screen.
Oh yeah, put that full screen.
Hold on.
Holy crap.
Wait
I
a
can't
minute,
read
put
read that shit, but
Holy
Hey.
crap! I know that guy.
1967.
It's Pete.
Daddy!
What'd you get?
Daddy! Wow.
You could get these anywhere after
Wow.
the Berlin Wall fell. This was a KGB building pass.
Wow.
And just, can you imagine walking to Moscow holding one of these up and just running in? Just don't even stop. And
And they would not stop you.
okay, Mike Dilson, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, I got him to do the Russian writing.
Come on, move up.
So it was blank when you got it.
It was blank when I got it. I made this picture in the little photo booth at Northgate Mall. Okay.
Jeez.
I told
Cut
you
it
I
to
knew
fit.
that guy.
Cut it to fit.
I did not even make the connection that was you.
Really?
No. Well, dude, I met you 7 months ago.
But yeah, and my hair.
I've never seen
My
a
hair
picture
was a
of you
little bit darker back then.
a little bit
Just a little.
and a little bit longer.
You had hair back then.
Yeah.
I've got hair now. It's just kind of camouflage.
It's silver.
You're younger than I am, but you've got a lot more snow on the roof.
I worked with explosives.
Well,
This is when you
Yeah,
hear the
and I had
special
three
behind you
ungrate-
go, oops.
And I had 3 ungrateful kids. So
And you work with Joe.
I have a cat.
That'll do it. Too.
Yes,
Okay.
but you
Now, wait a
still
minute.
have hair.
Do this. Do this. If it comes out, it belongs to your cat.
yeah.
Does that mean
Yeah.
that I have 2 cats that I'm gonna go gray faster?
Hey, I made a
it's-
deal with God.
It's all
I do
genetic.
wear wigs everywhere I go.
I made a deal with God. Better to turn gray than turn loose.
You see this? I've had this since I was 10.
Sorry.
It's,
No
it's
offense.
all genetic.
I don't know how I did it. I made it longer than anybody in my family before having a gray hair.
I started
Well,
balding in my
none of them are visible at the moment.
And I'm a redhead. Redheads normally turn gray faster.
I'll probably go
Oh,
gray.
yes.
That's how our family genetics work. The women just go gray really early. I'll probably. That's what my mom told me. She's
Oh,
like, "You'll
no, not not more pop-up damn.
What's that? It's a blue tie.
1980s disco tie.
Private message jacket. Private message. Business related.
Oops, hold on. Oh, yeah, we gotta do that again, huh?
Well, if it's private message, why do I see it?
Christopher Marlowe. Yes, Chris. Christopher Marlowe.
It just means that it's not for public consumption, Dan.
Yeah.
Well, if I see it, it's public.
Nobody else can see it.
Well, did I make a special list or something?
Yep.
Well,
it's not like I have control here.
As long as we need a sponsor before we leave, you want to share my screen? I've got Captain Dan's high flying blunts ready.
Oh yeah. Oh, you've already got it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Rock and roll.
It's right there.
Right there. Yeah, Captain Dan's high flying bunch, just $2. Hand rolled
Acapulco Gold. Coming soon to Athens as soon as they legalize it.
Yeah.
And that's what I do in my spare time.
You should see what I do in my spare time.
You're not just right. You also do rocket science and geology.
We're going to be rolling our normal outro, and then we're going to roll our intro for the after show. You don't have to leave. Actually, I wish you'd stay through because we're going to go all the way up to time change, and then we'll start our movies. But we're coming up on it. I've just got to sort of math it out to when we got to go. So, but for everybody sort of watching, this is when we end Stupid O'Clock, change channels to bring up the Stupid After Show. But since it's HallowCon, we're having fun. We're not going to end the stream.
We're going to let it all hang out.
It's all hanging out.
Oh, wow. No reboots involved?
The jacket's a little small, so it may all hang out.
Joe,
so if this is the lobby after the panels are done, then the after show is when we've weeded out all the weaklings and they go back to their rooms, and there's still some core people that just won't give in. Because everybody's afraid if they're the next to leave, they're the ones that get talked about.
Are you sober enough to stop the streams to Stupid?
No, I'm not stopping the streams. We're
the
rolling.
Stupid one.
Skunk's trying desperately to get our attention.
This will be the only time that it carries over.
This is the only time it carries over.
But okay.
It's not going to go to Joe.
It's not going to my channel.
I know it's not going to Joe, but normally you stop the streams for Stupid.
Yeah.
It's going to be like the extended play version.
Yeah.
Sorry, Skunk. Tried to help you.
And we got to go. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. Bye.
Now we got to
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.
Yes.
Oh, to the producers that were watching, yes, I banged the shit out of my damn elbow on the arm of the chair.
I saw you. I was just like, Joe, what? And then I saw the clip start, and I was just like, okay, attention diverted.
And for those of y'all that don't have the moderator capability, we're all dancing to that music, chair dancing to it.
You know, we're gonna have to record that one day and put it up there just as the intro.
Ron,
I just
gotta let him speak. He has been silent for 2 hours.
I just want to point out, I went with that whole entire 2 hours.
On a laptop.
Whole entire 2 hours. I didn't take that mask off. What? During the break. During the break, by the way, when I was switching out of my costume, I discovered I was wearing my headphones for so long. The little rubber part, the rubber and foam that makes the headphones comfortable to wear, they came off inside the mask.
Oh,
That's
no.
crazy.
I slapped my headphones on and they hurt. And I was like, what in the world? And I had to quickly
Roommates
fix
are home,
them. I had to quickly fix them. Oh my God.
Can't Leon?
I had to have that cigarette in the middle of the show, though. I had to. I was dying at that point.
Yeah, Carl Witzman went, ow. I hope you were saying ow because of my elbow. I don't care what they say. There's not a damn thing funny about hitting your funny bone.
I was waiting.
I could think of a couple of things that are funny about it.
I was waiting for Skunk while he was smoking that cigarette. I was waiting to see smoke like coming out of the chicken mouth.
Well, did you not see it coming out of the beak?
I did not.
No.
Oh,
I kept looking too.
Because the whole entire time I was like, the interior was getting foggy. Even when I wasn't smoking the cigarette, I'd breathe out and I'd see smoke come out.
I bet your hair smells like cigarette smoke right now.
Dude, I couldn't breathe for a while. All I was breathing was cigarette smoke.
Have any of you guys gone outside and looked at the moon?
I have.
No, I haven't.
There is a ring around the moon.
That's probably up in your area.
I blame
SpaceX. Stephanie?
Not cold enough here for that.
You posted something over in the private chat.
Yeah.
Please share that. I mean, that just touched my heart.
Well, you played High Flight there, and when I was a kid, I grew up just outside of Clarksville, Tennessee, and every Sunday afternoon at some point, one of the Nashville stations would play that exact version of High Flight. And I used to hang around the TV in order to watch it. And to this day, I can quote the poem from memory. And it was one of the big things that kind of aimed me at the space program. It was a big influence for me.
Oh,
I don't know who narrates that.
And he's famous. He's actually a famous voice actor. Did a bunch of stuff.
I was gonna say, that I remember reading the poem when I was a kid.
I'll be back.
When I was in like elementary school.
Okay.
And then I would hear people talk about, oh, you remember when I used to play High Flight? And I was like thinking, are they talking about like Night Flyer, like the old TV show that was like,
you mean Night Flight?
Night Flight, yeah. Is that what they're talking about? I didn't know what was going on with that, but I always heard people talking about, oh, you remember when I used to play High Flight on TV? And I didn't know until Joe played the video for me one day. He was like, I want this as the outro of the show. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, I love that poem and I love this video, but why? And he goes, because he used to play it on WDEF to close out when their broadcasts. And
a lot of people don't know this, but back in the old days, they used to end broadcasting about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
They make up about 5 or something.
Well, I knew about that, but because I remember that happening when I was real little. But when Joe told me that, I was like, oh, that explains why so many of the people I know who are older than me are like, do you remember when you used to play High Flight on TV? And that's what they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back because I've got to go wink at the moon.
Yeah, I want.
Is that what you call it?
I'm actually going to go look at the moon, so I'll be back.
But Stephanie, you understand what I mean by wink at the moon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Joe's going to go have a medical emergency.
I was literally sitting on
biological break
computer, and I wish I could have recorded it. There were like 10 or 12 dogs as the moon came up over the ridge, and you heard all of them just all of a sudden like, and I thought,
see,
must be an ambulance or something. This went on for like 2 or 3 minutes. I didn't hear an ambulance. All I heard was a dog. It suddenly occurred to me, they're barking at the moon.
All right, I'll be right back.
Go. And Michael, as enjoyable as it is to look at your face, I already miss Alice's cat.
Yes.
We are sorry about that. But not sorry at the same time.
Hey, Lewis, thanks for sticking around for the after show.
I know, your second after show ever.
Well, no, it's like third, but whatever.
Yeah.
He usually has to go.
It's not often, but Thursdays I can't because I've actually got to work, but and Saturdays I'm usually just completely tanked. But
with the time change, you giving yourself the extra?
I figure since the universe is going to give me an extra hour, all right, the U.S. government, I figured I would take advantage of it.
Oh yeah, we've got like 1 hour from now.
Yep.
Literally, I mean, it's like, you know,
I'm going to be sitting here watching my Apple Watch and watch it go. Watch the hour hand go bloop.
I wonder if
got it
the
on an analog
broadcast time is actually mission time.
There, I've got an analog face on it right now.
Here you go get a drink.
Yes.
I flip mine over to analog when I go work.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I thought nurses had to put everything on there and
maybe a snack.
It depends on the facility.
Well, I thought
I
they all
have
did
an
24-hour
actual
time.
what?
I thought all the hospitals did 24-hour time.
No. You've got to have the analog watch because you've got to be able to time things like.
Gotcha.
With a sweep second hand.
There was a dude at work who said they were explaining to him how to put in the time for time sheets because he's getting promoted to assistant manager, and they're explaining that to him. And they said, yes, it's all in military time. And he was all like, man, I don't need to know military time, man. I ain't in the military. I don't need to know that. And I'm sitting there just being all like, it's really useful. There's a confusion between whether or not it's 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. It would be helpful if you knew that, if you just add 12 to everything. It's not hard. Why do you think it's so hard? Whatever.
Yeah, I've been using it.
There would be so many documentation errors in nursing if they did not use military time.
And technically, that's not military time.
It's not even military time, but that's what the people call it. That's like the layman's term for it. But it's so super simple to you just add 12 to things.
Mm-hmm.
Can you not add? Are you bad at math?
Add or subtract.
That's probably why you drive for a living instead of having a real job.
The answer is yes. I'm bad at math.
But yeah, I have to be able to.
I say that about myself too, and I'm great at math. I just drive for a living because I love to do it.
I have to do heartbeat, breath per minute. There's certain medications that you have to push at a certain, like if you're doing an IV push medication, like from the syringe into the IV, it has to be pushed at a certain like rate per minute, or it can hurt or toxicity, stuff like that.
I think he's stupid.
I have a bad sad, a very bad sad.
What?
It's overcast.
No.
No, but I got a puppy update.
Oh, good God.
Princess. It's the princess.
Look how fat this thing's getting.
We replaced Alice's cat with a fat dog.
My cat finally decided to go away, but he was yelling at me. I felt so bad. He's like yelling at me.
Bring the cat back. The cat was wonderful. I like the cat. I couldn't say that earlier because I was wearing my mask, but I enjoyed every time the cat was on. I don't know if you noticed, but I went.
Now, did anybody answer Chris's question about what Channel 3 ran?
No.
Channel 3 ran the John Wayne America and Why I Love Her.
When I was growing up in New Orleans, Channel 4, WWL, CBS station, used to play Elvis's American Trilogy. Yeah, that was cool. And they had a lot of patriotic video playing over it, but...
And y'all are talking about, when the TV station signed off. Believe it or not, that was probably happened in the last 30 years.
It's on, maybe 30. You can actually look it up on YouTube when they did the last ever station sign off because everything started going 24 hours.
I wonder. I'm gonna look that up right now just because you said that. I'm gonna see if it's on YouTube.
So what was it? Do you remember being a kid, waking up Saturday morning before the TV station started showing cartoons?
Nah.
Well, and having to sit there, and they would either play music or they'd have the little beep, the screen test thing. Yeah,
that was a thing.
Yeah, it's before your time, though.
All right. I want to point this out. Because John brought it up. I'm looking here, and if you type in last ever station sign off into YouTube, what you get is the
analog sign offs.
You get all of this. You get sign offs. I mean, you even get sign offs from this year, right? But they're for stations that are ending. It's not the nightly sign-offs. It's they're signing off for the last time.
Yeah.
It's when the station's shut down. Like one of these is KTVA Channel 11 News signing off in Alaska for the very last time. This happened 2 months ago.
Wonder what happened to them.
See it, Stephanie? The moon.
Yes.
Did you get moon?
We don't have a ring.
Okay.
Well,
it's still pretty.
I'm overcast. I can't even see it. I mean, I can't even see it shining through the clouds.
I mean, should we go look at it? I mean, we have a door. Literally, my door to the outside is right there.
Dan, your mic's muted.
And I'm going to change jackets like every 20 minutes because I have like 20 suit jackets and outer coats. So.
Well, you can do that. But
I really wish that I had a wide frame camera.
He's muted. I didn't mute him.
So that I could go outside and take a picture of the moon because it is that pretty. I can take a picture of like the moon itself, but I can't get a picture wide enough to get the ring around the moon.
I've got my night sky app, and it's showing there's a meteor shower in the same direction as the moon too.
There was a TV show when I was a kid called Space 1999.
Yeah, the
like
North
that.
Turrets.
Oh yeah, Space 1999.
Which app do you use?
When
Night Sky.
I want to bring this up real quick, and it's going to be kind of
I used that one 20 years ago.
It's going to be a bit of a depressing story, but I have a point. All right. It's a bit of a depressing story, but I have a point.
The moon is not blue.
So,
Also, it's kind of cloudy, so it's hard to see it right now.
But-
you can see it because it's really bright, but it's not really.
there was a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
It was a long time ago when I was homeless. That's the depressing part. Long story short version, I just wasn't living with my family for a while. And I had a buddy of mine who was letting me stay in his sister's apartment until she got back from college. She was off to college, so I could stay in there until she came back from college. And I could find my own place. While I was living there, she had digital television. I never had a digital TV because when I was living with my family, we had satellite. I never had digital television. And that's when I was first checking it out, and I noticed that like you could have one channel with multiple variations of that channel. So you could have like 3.1 and 3.2 and stuff like that. And one of the stations was showing something called RTV, retro television. And all they showed were old school programs from like the 70s and 80s. And I watched a metric butt ton of Space 1999 because that was the only sci-fi thing that they showed because everything else was old cowboy shows. So I watched a lot of Space 1999.
Now,
that was a good show.
Do you want to know where RTV is located at?
If I remember correctly, it's part of Channel 3, but
they carry it, but it's a local.
It's a local company called Lucan Broadcasting.
Okay.
They've got what?
I have to make my bed before.
Probably half a dozen channels.
It's a wreck.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Really, I'm running over.
Well, that's pretty awesome. They were a good channel to watch. Like I said, when I was watching them, it was a bunch of most of the shows. Anyway, most of the shows were like I said, old Western shows. Not Gunsmoke, but like other stuff. I don't know what all it was. Space 1999. The Space 1999 was the only thing at the time period they were showing that was sci-fi. It was really interesting, and I watched a lot of it.
And then like
Jerry Anderson.
My snacks.
It was a good show. And then when I eventually
put anything in
I got a place to live, and I wasn't living there anymore and stuff like that. Just randomly one day, my dad introduced me to Emergency.
Well,
I'd never seen it before.
We should watch that every weekend. It was
another good show. Emergency. Check that out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that first run.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I feel really old now.
But then I'm old.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about things that aired when I was real little that I truly remember, and and then like I hear people talk about now, and I'm like, that makes me feel old. I recently heard some teenagers talking about Rugrats.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And holy crap, did that make me feel old.
I love that show.
Oh, I also recently heard a young YouTuber. This guy can't be more than like 20, 21 years old. And he was going on about like, did you know that Nightmare on Elm Street had a TV series? And I was like,
it's like, oh my gosh.
My heart. No.
Oh, hey, here's one for you, Scott. Did you know that Friday the 13th had a TV series?
Did you know that the very last episode of that show, the literal last written episode of that show, was going to connect the TV series to the film series? The very last episode was supposed to be them going and finding Jason's mask. True story. The show was canceled before they could film the last episode.
They should do it in that weird like style whenever they like the Doctor Who episodes with the
They adapted the story into one of the novels for the Crystal Lake series of young adult novels. They adapted the episode for that. Like changed a few things and made sure that the continuity was good. And then the book series got canceled before the book could come out. It's cursed. I'm telling you.
Sounds like Star Wars shit.
Sounds like you can't make a Crow movie without 3 people dying in it now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Does it take 3?
At least. It's
Yeah.
like Poltergeist. You know, look, here's the thing. When it comes to making horror, you know, it's like the old saying goes, you can't make an omelet without killing a few people.
What?
Stephanie liked
That
that
don't
one.
happen at Waffle House. I'll tell you that. That
Gives a
don't
whole
happen
new
at
meaning to
Waffle-
brunch bunch.
You don't believe what Skunk said? Go to Waffle House at 2 a.m.
Don't, and if you do go to Waffle House, don't do what my dad did. Do not be a smartass to the Waffle House waitresses and tell them that you want scrambled eggs, separate the whites, because they will do that.
I'm afraid
this lady,
what that
this lady,
means.
True story.
This lady called my dad's bluff and brought over a plate. The half of it had white scrambled egg and the other half was yellow scrambled egg. My dad just had to deal with it.
When this true story, when I go to Waffle House, which I haven't been in months, but when I go to Waffle House, I always tip extra for the cook because they work their asses off.
Oh yeah.
And
They
they
Hell
don't
yeah.
get enough, man. And it's dinner and a show, dude, or should I say breakfast and a show.
Well,
It's
if you
fascinating
go-
to watch them work.
If you go during that time period, yeah. If you've ever been to Waffle House during a breakfast shift, holy crap!
Quick
But
trivia question.
But being that I'm a bit of a punk rocker, if you haven't noticed,
That's courtesy of Mr. Chris Walker for you.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
That's beautiful.
Being a bit of a punk rocker, I usually go to Waffle House at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I
Drunk
can't
or
even-
sober.
I can't remember.
That's the best time.
Wait. I can remember the last time I went to Waffle House during the day. I went to Waffle House during the day for a business meeting with the TWE staff. We went to Waffle House for lunch and had a business meeting. It was me and Jaden and Jaden's grandfather. This is back when Bud owned TWE before he sold it to Jaden. And we had a business meeting at the Waffle House. And I think Roger might have been there too. I don't remember. But we sat there, we ate Waffle House, Red Bank on 153 and BS with each other for a little while.
When you have a business meeting at Waffle House, that is your career dissipation light into overdrive.
Well, Lewis, you got to understand, it's professional wrestling.
True.
Our choices
But I
were-
would have figured Denny's, but you know, a little bit bigger space.
Well, I'm just saying, it's professional wrestling. Our choices for food were Waffle House or Chick-fil-A. And I'm not going to be caught dead in a Chick-fil-A.
Really?
Okay. Chick-fil-A's not open that hour of night, but
Well, I mean, at noon they are.
Oh, this was at noon.
This was
Back
at
when
noon.
I was
That's what I said.
okay.
The last time I went to a Waffle House and the sun was up.
Oh, gotcha.
And prior to that, the last time I went to Waffle House and the sun was up was, I think I went with my grandmother when her last husband was still alive. So that was like, I think I was still in high school.
When I was delivering pizza, everyone used to, after all the restaurants had closed and we'd closed up the pizza restaurants and everything, everyone would show up at Perkins. And it was hilarious because you had all these delivery drivers from all these pizza restaurants, all these people from these restaurants showing up because it was like the only decent restaurant that was still open. And they cooked and they'd make
you don't like that. Don't do that. Don't do that to Precious Baby. God, she's so cute.
Go ahead, John.
Sweet kitty.
But Perkins went out of business here in Chattanooga for some. I don't know why Chattanooga keeps losing restaurants.
All the all the Perkins went out of business. The one in Huntsville went out of business before.
Not
the one
all
in,
of them. They're still up north because I ate at one in July.
All the ones in Chattanooga.
The one in Huntsville went out of business way before the one in Chattanooga did.
There used to be one. If you were driving to Birmingham, there's a truck stop. That the truck stop restaurant was Perkins, and it's gone now too. So
As long as City
I don't know.
Cafe doesn't close, I'll be okay going through there.
City Cafe is what took its place. But
well,
the Perkins
City
that was out-
Cafe took over for Denny's here.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, you
But,
have like
yeah.
one Denny's right off the highway near the City Cafe.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Alice, I just want to point out your cat's gonna make me cry because your cat looks like the splitting image of my old cat that passed away.
Aw.
Alexa, play death metal. Oh, that's not Alexa, is it? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, my Alexa is not plugged in right now. That would be kind of bad.
Oh,
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
Although
and I just muted
heard-
mine.
I was going to say, I just heard an Alexa went off.
Yeah, mine did.
Oh, John, don't be that guy. Come on.
I like being that guy.
Jackass.
Hey, I want to get one of those megaphones they use in gym class, right? And just drive around the neighborhood yelling, Alexa, play death metal.
That would be hilarious. Make some money off of YouTube.
As Lewis gets up to unplug his Alexa,
Throw his you see an Alexa
No,
fly across the room.
He's going to get a megaphone.
I bet he has one.
No.
Hey,
Tennessee State Guard, I know he's got
Hey,
one.
he had to control all those seamen, so.
Alice, what is that?
I do have a question for
Props.
Chattanooga residents.
What is that?
Props.
What is the appeal
Prop.
Oh,
P-R-O-P.
Aretha Frankenstein's?
They make really good stuff.
They are only open during certain hours, and they have the best pancakes in the world.
No, Aretha's is always, just about always open.
Dan,
this John?
They close at the end of brunch.
That's
Are you Jake or Elwood Blues?
Are you?
Hey, I got
are we
another one just
compensating?
like it in the garage.
You, on
I
the bike,
double
tell
dog
your
dare you to
friends.
go buy an old Dodge police car and put those on the roof.
Monica.
Hey,
No,
Dude,
I have been
we used to play
in
Reveille
line
through
there
this.
4 times. I have never gotten to eat there.
Whoa.
At Aretha's,
Oh, that was so cute. Oh, she was looking right at the camera.
I've not eaten there, but I bought their
aromatherapy
pancake
kitty.
mix.
He's actually an emotional support animal.
Friend
So
that
he's actually
keeps
really
dragging
tolerant.
me up there, and we sit in line for like 4 hours and never get anything.
You know, I was.
And we wind up going to Waffle House
You're still doing okay.
because there's food.
Go to City Cafe next time.
Well,
I can't talk my friend to the City Cafe. He wants Aretha Frankenstein. And I'm
But
going,
you can still
dude,
get
it's
breakfast.
a restaurant.
I want to say real quick. You guys remember I was telling you about Tahoe, the dog that we adopted?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out. I wasn't trying to figure out. I was just really confused about how we get this dog. It was hit by a car. We found it in a ditch, right? And like the owner just decided like he couldn't deal with him anymore or whatever. Gave it to us, and then we ended up with this dog that we're taking care of. These guys Staples out, by the way. He got Staples out today. But we were trying to figure out what the deal with this dog was, right? And I'm sitting there like petting him and stuff, and he's so calm and he's so well behaved, and he's so he knows to, when I say stop, he'll stop doing something. If I say sit, he'll actually sit, right? And I'm like, this dog is so well behaved. What's the deal with this dog? Why is it so well behaved? So I said something about it being, about like, oh, it's really well behaved. And my stepmother, she pointed out, just like, yeah, he was training to be an emotional support animal when he got hit by the car. Oh, I was like, oh, that's so sad. But like,
indeed,
he's helping. Like my stepmother's happier because he's around. So he's doing his job, and he's doing a really good job with it. So I'm very proud of him. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's just a little he's still a little discombobulated from the accident, but like, because sometimes if you he's got this little stuffed cow, and he loves the stuffed cow. He goes after the moo cow, right? You throw the moo cow, you go and get it, right? But if he doesn't see you throw it, he'll just look at you funny, like, why are you staring at me? He doesn't realize you've thrown it. He actually asks to see you throw it, or else he'll just stare at you, which is adorable.
One of our dogs does that too. Hey,
We're
Skunk,
having puppy dreams.
I got to show you a picture just because you are going to love this picture once you see it.
Okay.
Okay, got to look close.
I'll reserve judgment.
Okay.
I'm leaning in.
That is Aretha Frankenstein's.
I know.
Okay. Look close at the folks on the deck.
Yes.
One
Somebody's giving their
shiver.
finger.
Is that the Google Maps?
Well, that was the thing I was going to say about Aretha Frankenstein's. Here's what little I know about Aretha Frankenstein's. Aretha Frankenstein's is kind of like, it's kind of like the punk rock answer to Bees.
IHOP, yeah.
To Bees Restaurant.
I love Bees. Oh.
It's an independently owned. Yeah, this is how punk rock Aretha's is. At one point, Aretha Frankenstein's one of their main cooks who she doesn't work there anymore, but when she was working there, one of the main cooks was Pinky, the Princess of Pain from Cinderella Circus. Now she doesn't work there anymore, but they did hire her. So that if that says anything about what kind of place Aretha Frankenstein's is.
Does that feel better, Alice?
My friend keeps trying to drag us there because of the name, but we have been in line 4 times now and never gotten to order.
It's that kind of place.
Anything.
It's that kind of place. It's that kind of place. You really gotta get there super early. And the other
8 o'clock in the morning should be early enough if you want a breakfast.
No. You get there earlier than that.
Screw it.
I recently
Not going.
I just want to point this out. I recently, thanks to the Pride weekend or Pride Week, right? It was Pride Week, but it was the Pride kickoff when I went there. Discovered a new bar. And I'm gonna have to look this up because I don't remember where it what the Pride kickoff was at, but I want to double check real quick.
What you got, John?
Okay, this is what's funny is that this is not a beer.
Really?
Butterscotch? Oh God, it's a butter
Flying
beer.
Cauldron butterscotch beer.
Damn it, that didn't help.
I have some of that. It's really good.
Oh, I love just opening it and smelling the butterscotch aroma rolling out. It's like, oh my God.
Oh, how high class are you?
No, trust me, if you ever, I got this, and strange enough, they carried it at Ingles, of all places. Used to be the only place you could find it was like Cracker Barrel or something like that.
How dare I?
I've never heard of it before, but it sounds. Does it taste?
I highly recommend you get a few of them. I don't know if you can see this, but there's actually like smoke. Let's see if I can. It stopped. There's actually smoke rolling off the top of it as you open it.
When a lot of sodas, when you first open them up, you get a condensation cloud just inside the mouth of the bottle.
Damn it, it's not. I can't get the name of this bar anymore, but I kind of know where it's at. Maybe I can find it on a map. I don't know. But there was this new bar in Chattanooga that kind of opened up. And basically what this bar does, Dan, is this bar, all they serve is beer. They do have a bartender that can show up that serves other alcohols, but I think that's more of an independent thing. Like that bartender just shows up with like random bottles of liquor. I don't think they actually work there. It's a very punk rock place, but the bar itself only serves beer. Like that.
Where is it? Or do you know?
It's like.
You talking about Louis?
Is it off of Broad?
Just type in.
There's a bar. If you go
Louis.
down,
It's not Louis. This place just opened recently.
Okay.
Since you've moved, it's open.
But you know what I'm talking about.
It used to be a Mexican restaurant.
You're having fun.
Yes, I am.
Oh, I know.
You
Louis,
have my
but
entire
it's
interest.
not Louis. God, I really wish I could remember what the name of this place is.
They got Siegler's Craft Beer and Cigars, Heaven and Ale, Terminal Brew House, Hunter Smith Brewing. Let's see here. Keep going. Chattanooga Market, Community Pie, Odd Store Brewing, Urban Stack, Tap House,
Hi-Fi Clyde's.
Not Tap House. The Tap House is a pretty good place too.
Slick Burgers, Hi-Fi Clyde's,
The Mad Priest.
Base Camp Bar and Restaurant.
Oh, I got a picture to share.
I'll find the name of it. Hold on.
McHale's Brew House.
It's not McHale's. No.
McHale's isn't open anymore.
I want to go to this place.
McHale's closed down a long time ago.
Yeah, it's about to become Monkey Town.
Has anyone been to Unknown Color yet?
And yes, Stephanie, we did.
This is what I'm talking about.
Sean Connery.
Ooh, that's what I have.
Well, that's a lighting. That's a lighting effect. That's
No.
No, that's a genuine ring around the. It's a rainbow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a effect.
Type of a rainbow effect from ice in the upper atmosphere.
Yeah, but that's what we have up here.
From a very large nuclear device. It'll be here in about 5 minutes.
That's what we have up here. That was directly from Rutherford County News' website.
John.
Excuse me.
Are you okay, Dan?
The United Nations today declared, or actually yesterday, declared nuclear weapons illegal.
Oh, good luck with that.
I have no idea how they're going to enforce it unless they've got something bigger than a nuclear weapon. Now, if the moon turns around, it's got a big circle with green lasers coming out of it.
We're screwed.
Okay, well,
that's no moon. That's a space station.
Now, what am I supposed to do with these 25 damn nukes?
That's your problem.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
I got them aimed at Washington D.C. right now, but that's variable.
What was the thing they were talking about making batteries out of diamonds and nuclear waste or something like that? And they said you make a AA battery that lasts for 50 years. Right. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Nope. I'm gonna drink some more beer then.
Exile off Main Street. That's what it's called. Exile off Main Street.
I want to try this place called Unknown Color. Has anyone in the Chattanooga been to Unknown Color? That looks really cool.
Exile off Main Street dive bar in Chattanooga. That's what it's called. That's the place. Exile off Main Street.
Bar.
Exile on Main Street is the name of an album from the Rolling Stones. Okay, so it's called Exile Off Main Street. It's in Chattanooga. It is listed as a dive bar. Like I said, it's a very punk rock place, but you don't actually it's outdoor only. You don't even go inside the bar. It's completely outside, so you don't go when it's raining because they won't be open, or maybe they will be open. Who knows? They're crazy people. But when we went down there, it was me and it was Adam and it was Pinky.
Okay.
And
it's on North Chestnut, by the way.
Yeah, and Justin Time was there, and a bunch of other cool people that I barely remember because I was hammered. But they served their drink specials. Here's what's cool: their drink specials.
Are you okay, Dan?
Apparently not.
Their
drink specials changed throughout the night. So when I was down there, when I first started off the night, it was one thing was cheap, right? And if I remember correctly, it was domestics. So domestics were no, that's not it. That's not the place.
It says Exile on Main Street.
Yeah, but no. That's not it.
Oh, Main Street.
Yes, off Main Street. Exile off Main Street. It's Rossville Avenue, 1634 Rossville Avenue.
Hang on a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Well, he hasn't figured it out yet. But here's the point, right? Like I said, it was domestics when I first started off the night, so it was natties and Coors and shit like that. But then when the Pride show stuff started, they had this beer. It was literally called gay beer. That was the name of it, right? Gay beer. And so we tried gay beer.
Sent me to Champaign, Illinois.
That's up around Carl Witzman's territory.
Dude, 1634 Rossville Avenue, Chattanooga, Tennessee. You want me to do this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Do you have the address? It didn't show up on my search.
Here, I'll do it. Hold on. But anyway, the point is that it when we did that, they did the I'm now waiting for the.
I do.
Street view.
We'll wait till Dan gets cleared.
Sounded like somebody was filling up a peanut silo.
Why am I not getting proper Google Maps?
Because it sent you to Illinois.
No, because things being stupid. Google's just being dumb right now. But anyway, there we go. Proper Google Maps. And now I can do Street View, right? Yeah, there we go. Let me show you this place. This place is cool.
Same building.
Well, Street View, dude, get on the fucking Benadryl. After all the drugs I've been on for the last week. So this is the thing with Street View. This is an old Street View photo because, as you can see, this place used to be called Taqueria, which is a old Mexican restaurant that used to be around here.
I know where that is. Okay,
God, that almost looks like Zarzar.
Yeah. I think you would like Cobra up here.
You see this whole building right here,
the empty building,
looks unfinished. Yeah, that's gone.
Is that over by the chicken factory?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I've been I've eaten at that Mexican restaurant.
Okay, so this gray building right here, the gray building is gone. It's gone entirely. And this whole entire section is just turned into like the patio area, right? And where this building is, the wood building, right? Where the trailer is, that's just turned into like a little, there's like a shed area, sort of like it's got like an overhang, like a bar. Right? And the brick building is the only thing that is the same, right? And the brick building, you can't see it obviously because the shed thing is in the way, but like the brick building, there's a window, and you walk up to the window. That's where you order your drinks, right? So, like I said, they were serving gay beer on discount during the Pride show for about 2 hours, and then after the 2 hours were up, they switched over to I believe it was specifically craft beers. They were giving discounts on certain craft beers for the rest of the night, and apparently what beer specials they have changes like every couple of hours. It was a really neat place to go. They were like playing stuff up on the wall with they had a projector, and they were projecting stuff on the wall. There's a bunch of picnic tables out there. They've got like 2 whole places that you can sit at. I mean, it was a really cool place. And people just hung out and smoked cigarettes and BS, and it was a really neat place to go, man. I enjoyed the crap out of going to Exile off Main Street, and I want to go again. A lot of people have been going there because it's one of the few places in relation to like when you think about like you can't go to a lot of places you can't go to without wearing a mask because of COVID. And if you do go, like you take your mask off when you're drinking, right? But you're still like in an enclosed space with a bunch of other people, right? It's safer if you're outdoors. The Exile off Main Street's kind of become the place that a lot of people go to just because they feel safer there.
Oh.
Really, guys?
Do what?
Those 2 in the messenger link.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're being
They found an old link and just started rehashing.
It's where Lewis asked for the link for tonight's show, and you said it's the same one as earlier, and
they're just now
They just thumbed up it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, Jessica's.
To answer Chris's question, there is a Denny's still in Cleveland, so that's closer than Resaca.
Yeah.
I refuse to call her that. I will call her Alice because
crap. I'm sorry. It slipped. It's Alice. I'm sorry. That's not Jessica. Okay. Hey.
She's looking a lot. I mean, she's looking a lot more like Taryn White.
Yeah.
Right now.
The bottle's running out, so I can't think right.
Okay. Faux pas. Drink again.
Now, I want to ask you if you have do you know what character I'm talking about, and B, have you ever done a cosplay of her? Because I'd like to see that.
No and no.
Okay. All right. I will get photographic evidence. Hold on. This is where Google image search comes into play.
And we are down to 15 minutes of the so dang long Stupid O'Clock after show. And Lewis, I want to thank you for actually hanging out with us this extra hour.
Yeah, that was discussed earlier when you were off camera.
For being here with us.
Yes.
We're always talking about how we wish Stephanie was on the show.
Oh yes, we'd love to have you in here
as a regular. Yes.
Yeah, you have an open invitation, and you're an hour behind us, so no excuses.
Yeah, because it's not even 1 o'clock here yet.
No.
But on the other hand, Daryl was in the bed and now he's up wandering the house.
I had to switch locations so that my husband could go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of pulled the door down the hall so he could rest a little bit. And I've gotten you'll notice I've gotten a little quieter. So.
Yes, but it's still a thrill having you here.
Well,
yeah,
I
can see her pulling that off.
Do you know? Yeah, do you know?
Stephanie.
It is from.
It is also nice to have Lewis here too, because we are usually deprived of his quick wit by the after show.
But
that
Alice,
is a great loss to the after show community.
Alice, do you know what that's from?
No, not at all.
A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. Jennifer Rubin is Taryn White.
Yeah.
You could pull that off easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And out of just to put this out, hold on. Taryn White there. This is what she normally looks like. That was what she looks like in Dream. So she's just like, regular 80s like grunge chick the rest of the movie. But in her dreams, she's all like punk rock.
All right.
You did Freddy once before. I figured you'd maybe explore some of the other characters.
She did a rather marvelous Freddy.
Yeah, they did an okay Freddy. There could have been more burn makeup.
No, she was just fine. Oh, but God.
Well, John wants to look like a character from Paranormal Activity.
John is the character from Paranormal Activity.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Now he just looks like he's a character from Zork.
Now,
trying to prevent the Grooves from getting him.
See, I don't know if y'all noticed it or not.
And Stephanie's playing with her lightsaber again.
Now, I'm going to tell on John. When John first came on yesterday, he had the pumpkin hanging up on the wall over his head. And I just happened to look over, and I saw John go like this. The pumpkin fell off the wall and hit him in the head.
I was wondering why the pumpkin wasn't up anymore. I was wondering why it wasn't there anymore.
We missed it.
I totally missed that.
Damn it, Joe.
I just caught it. I mean, I had just looked over to see what John was doing, and I saw him duck, and it was like, and so I asked him, I said, did that just hit you in the head?
I want an old school oil lantern.
We found this at Ace Hardware. It's by Nebo. It's electric LED.
Yeah, battery powered. Yeah, I've got 2 of them in my camper.
I want one of
really,
the ones
one
like
of the other
you
cool
used to
things
have
is
on your mantle in the living room.
I
They have them at Cracker Barrel.
I have an old school black one like
or
that.
Ingles or Walmart.
Yeah, I want one. I just don't have one.
I have a Coleman version of that one.
You can go get one.
There's your real one.
Yeah.
There you go, Heather.
Yeah, I have the electric version of the one skunk
the
Coleman,
old
but in
school.
black.
There's skunk.
That's a good camping
It's
one.
the original, and if you look, this the only thing that's wrong with it is that, well, I mean, there's 2 things wrong with it. The wick is also like completely burned down, but it's
That's
missing this part for the oil. Right, that's the only thing that's wrong with it. I stuck a glow sticks in here to get it to glow once for a con. One of the glow sticks is still in there. I never took it out for some reason. Yeah, this I can't really discuss how I got it. That might have been
stole it off a train.
Yeah, Chris Walker asked, was that on live stream? The pumpkin on his head. No, it wasn't on live stream. He was over in the
down there in the postage stamps.
Yeah, sure. Whatever John said, we'll go with that. That's the truth. It certainly wasn't off of a mailbox in Ringgold.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well, Horatio.
That's
Anybody
a true
for
story,
doing
by the
family?
way. I did that when I was in high school. Me and my friends went out one night. This was in 2003. We were really hammered. Except for the guy who was driving, the only sober person in the vehicle. We saw this lantern. We saw that lantern hanging off of a mailbox. I just jumped out of the Trans Am and grabbed it.
I have a vintage Coca-Cola cooler that's like, it's the metal cooler.
Watch it be shiny. No, not shiny.
My mom found it. It's even got a bottle opener on the side of it.
I want to point out that out of the stupid, dumbass crimes I did when I was in high school, that's not even the worst one. You guys want to hear what the worst crime I ever pulled in high school was?
No, statute of limitations hadn't run out yet.
Yes, it has. Don't worry. The worst thing we ever did was during winter. This was during Christmas. Right? I didn't do this. This was a friend of mine did it. I made it worse. Right? A friend of mine, when we were driving around one night, we pull up to a certain location. My friend jumps out of the vehicle, right? And we're all cracking up. We're all, half of us were stoned, the other half were drunk. And he goes running over. He comes back and he jumps to the car. And he's like, go, 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 go. Right? And we were like, what did you do? Right? Because we weren't paying attention. We didn't see what he did when he jumped out of the vehicle. And he throws, suddenly he throws a plastic baby Jesus into the back seat.
No, I'm out.
So yeah, he stole the baby Jesus out of the manger. And we were all like, no, dude, you got to take that back, right? Oh, well, the other half of the car was like, no, you got to take that back, right? When we went back later that night, it was my job to put the baby Jesus back in the manger. So, of course, I slipped the baby Jesus into my jacket. And we drove back to Tim's house, and I was like, surprise. I threw it into his lap when we got to the house. And he was like, well, hell, I'm keeping it now. I think he still has it. I need to call him.
Did I get the baby Jesus?
I need to call him and ask him if he still has the baby Jesus we stole. We don't even know what church it was. That's how stoned we were.
Skunk.
What's up?
You missed such a great opportunity because you could have gone out and found a Chucky doll.
Oh, God.
And put it back in the manger.
Great, amazing idea. Don't tempt me, dude. With COVID and everything, I've got nothing to do this
Christmas.
And I have a Chucky doll.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
You see, you know, I have a Chucky doll. He's right there. I don't want to take my headphones off again. But he's right over there. He's over there by my
Turn the
right.
camera.
Yeah, you have a camera that moves, and Joe's not here.
I see it. It's hanging. Yeah, I see. Well, I think it's.
Hold on. It's my camera's attached to things. Hold on. Damn it! Will you get off of that? He's over there. Okay, he's behind the fan. Do you see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah. My room's a mess. My room's always a mess. I would clean, but I'm trying to move right now, and I don't feel like cleaning before I move. I clean enough to keep it. All of the cans you just saw are things that were drank tonight.
And everybody in the room, there will be no after show unless y'all want.
We're going to go back to the car, aren't we? What are we doing?
You can go to the green room.
Can I go to movies?
Yeah,
movies.
Yeah, we're going to movies. Y'all can
Movies.
congregate over in the
Alice,
green room.
You don't need the wig. You're far more beautiful without it.
Yeah.
It's well, yeah. Alice, correct me if I'm wrong. You wear the wig for the character, not the other way around. Say, Dan, jerk.
Yes, I'm a jerk, but I'm being honest.
And sadly,
bugger off.
For the last time,
And I mean that in a nice way.
For virtual HallowCon. For the last time for virtual HallowCon.
Try to pay a lady a compliment, and we decide that I'm in the wrong. Excuse me.
It's no, because you've got tomorrow too, and there's nothing stopping you from playing that during closing ceremonies.
You could play it right before closing ceremonies ends as well.
I'm telling you, you could do it.
Okay,
it's a good thing.
Just totally blow my plans out of the water with something better. Fine.
Well,
are
you saying that you have something better for closing ceremonies?
I did until you came up with that and makes mine look like crap. Thank you, Skunk. I mean, worked all week trying to get all the video laid out, and then you say, play that little short thing, and it's a hell of a lot better than what I got.
Joe,
yep.
Oh,
here is your last chance to play that again.
What?
Here is your last.
Robin Reed must have missed it.
Robin Reed could. I
That was for you, Robin.
For the price of one.
I haven't seen Robin. When was the last time you were at HallowCon? I haven't seen you in years. Where the hell have you been?
That's not
the hell out of her.
Like this, Robin. Do you have a web camera? Get on the show.
Yeah, well, it's too late now because there's only 3 minutes left.
Yeah, we're leaving.
It's almost the end of the show.
Yeah, we're leaving. We're about to do our usual thing. If you haven't watched Stupid O'Clock before, stick around for the credits because
Wait a minute.
it's always good.
Doesn't the after show get 1 more hour?
No.
I can't do it.
No.
The
I got up early, so no. I think we all need to go to bed.
Like 8
Hey,
a.m.
guys, we got to go. I have to reset the stream. I have to go.
Oh, okay.
All right. So,
all right.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Whoa. And yeah, there will not be any. There will not be anything coming back.
Keep forgetting.
afterwards.
People need to sleep.
Yeah. All right. Good night.
Stick around for the fart.
Funny how things work out, isn't it? Oh, Lord, I think it's about to burst. On the other hand, it might have been the Brussels sprouts.